Oh my days. How are we doing, everybody? Hopefully better than me. How's everyone doing? A wild pool has appeared, yes. My God. I'm dying. How are you doing though? What a crazy time it's been. I'm actually, while streaming this right now, I am backing up data from today. That's how busy I've been, but I still want to come online and say hi. We'll do a proper stream tomorrow. Dying of heat, dying of everything, man. Dying of, like, having a lot of work and sometimes, on many occasions, more than one client in one day. And starting at 8 a.m, finishing it was meant to be 6 p.m, it ended up being like 7 p.m. There was just a lot going on. But, hey, I still had wine left over from the last stream, so at least I can unwind and relax with a little bit more wine from the last stream. Van Gogh socks now in the yes, I have them here. I don't see the resemblance at all. What do you mean? Nothing like me. Do I need to animate him so his mouth moves? Another one for the sock collection. You are looking rather tanned. Yes. There's been a lot of filming outside, which has resulted in my skin being a little bit darker.
13 months of enjoying Paul Van Gogh.
Paul Van Gogh, thank you so much, Kevin. Welcome back in. 13 months, you absolute legend. Yes, that apparently is my name now. Van Gogh Man Paul. You will be my work commute entertainment. Oh, okay, no fucking pressure. All right, Regina, calm down. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Let me have at least a glass of bottle. Well, I might need a bottle. Let me have a glass of wine first before I get put on the spot and be your clown. I'm a van man. Oh, Van Gogh, Van Man Paul. Yeah, there you go. That works, that works. Cameraman go. All the pressure. Shit. Right. Someone call the bus company and tell them there's a bomb on it. No, don't do that. I'm joking. Danceman. Don't you start with me, Vance. God damn it. I've been dancing all day. My knees aren't ready for this. Let me relax. I'm just going to turn the stream off. Fuck it. All right, you know what? I'm not your performing monkey. Bye-bye. I don't deserve this. Get out of it. Go away with you. Go away with your bounce off. Let me have a look. Hang on.
Hello, Paul. Hope you have tried LVC whiskey, LVC whiskey, LVC whiskey.
I wish I had whiskey. That'd be nice. Someone bounce on it right now. Fuck off. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back in. 13 months, you legend. Short stream already. Yes, it could very well be at this rate. I have been bouncing on my knees all day. A good one. Obviously, you know that I was filming with Chris. We've been going to lots and lots of various places all over the country, I dare say. You can look forward to that. We bumped into a lot of people as well. He's like, so many people are like, you're the reason I'm here. They're not Pete. I'm just like that. That's if it's someone who's not English, that's my go-to accent usually. Oh my God, you're Chris Broad. Like, I'm here for you. You're my itinerary guard. It's like, okay. Celebrity in it. Yeah, he pops off, goes out, and then suddenly no one asked him to bounce on it though. What's all that about, eh? Not one bounce on it. But they all asked for a photo. And they all got it. God bless them, because Chris is a man of the people. Very affable, indeed. And then after I finished that, I've had 2 occasions this week where I've had to film for another client who I cannot say. Very, very big project. And today I got to meet someone new who's from an industry that I used to be in. So it was really, really kind of surreal getting to chat and meet with someone that used to be from that world. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I remember that. Oh, cool, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to be one of you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I used to be someone like that. So that was pretty fun. A sod CEO. No. CEO of Uniqlo. I wish. No. He met AC/DC. I wish, mate. Fucking get in there. Yeah, I can't say any more, sadly, but it was a really surreal day, and obviously blown away. I got some torihada, as we call it in Japanese, torihada, goosebumps, while I was filming. So you can look forward to that news/thing. That'll be, I think, August. That'll become a lot more clear. So remember this moment and picture it in August, because whatever we're doing, that's going to be in August. Yao Sobi? What? Looking forward to it. You should. It's going to be like, it's historical. It's going to be damn amazing. What about you guys? What have you been up to, hey? Been doing anything good? Naughty? Behaving yourselves? Also, why is today hot in Tokyo? Fucking tell me about it, Duke. My face would like to know, because it's fucking red. It's like, 29 degrees today? And behave never, Audrey. There you are. How you doing, Audrey? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I will never behave myself. Okay, well, I guess you're like the naughty corner then. Any news on the visa? No. Absolutely nothing. Not even a sausage. Not a fiddle. Not even a cheeky look. Like how you doing? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No news is good news, as they say. Until it gets closer to June, in which case then we panic. Behaving oneself is boring. True, but as long as you're within the law, it's okay. Is it considered extra long wait by now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I usually get it back in a week. Sorry, about 2 weeks to a month. It's been. It was handed in March the 15th. That's how backlogged they are with so many applications right now. Get Chris to sort it out. He met the Emperor and whatnot. I would never, ever in my life want to be in that man's pocket, okay? I would never want to have to owe him something, okay? Because he'd abuse the shit out of that. So no, I refuse that. Immigration won't even give you a cheeky look. I know, right? Just a cheeky little gander, darling. Is it all okay? Is everything good? I look like Van Gogh. I could be the Van Gogh of Japan, if you let me. I could be the new Hokusai just for you. Gotta love Bureaucracy, yeah, I know. Free camera work for life. Don't you point that gun at me. Will Paul visit the Oktoberfest? Not on camera. Not on camera. I realize that, like, as much as I'm sure everyone wants me to stream it, it's just, I'm not going to sit there and drink for fucking 4 hours, because that's what... when you do IRL, it usually needs to be around 4 hours, usually. Be a good video. I'm not going to do that. Plus, I don't want to fucking eat that much fucking food. But I will try and go. If I do vlog it, I might. I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to dox when I go, so... Romford representative in Japan, just like Connor is Wales representative. I think, yeah, Romford's a town. Wales is like a pretty big chunk. I'm not sure Japan wants more people from Romford here. 12 hours drinking. Oh, if I get the visa, maybe. We'll see about that then. Just make it a vlog and release it when you are in Wales. You make it sound like it's going to be... I've got time to fucking edit it sobering. Jesus Christ. You know, do you know how busy I am? I've just got like zero... Tomorrow's the only free time I have. The day after I'm filming, I might have some free time in the evening, maybe. The next day I'm busy. And then the day after that I'm filming. And then the day after that I've got to get ready to leave for England. And then the day after that, or the day after that, is one of those days we'd start filming. It's in Wales for like what, 7 fucking days. There's like no time. It's just sort of crept up over time. Bring a raincoat? Bring a raincoat? Why? It's raining all week in Wales when you come. Fuck, is it really? No. They've had the perfect weather this whole time. Day 120 of asking Paul to start Elden Ring. Bullshit. Hang on a minute. Ali Brock, let me look at your name. User. Ali Bra 998. Let me look at your messages. I don't. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 2. Still 2. Scrolling. 2. Still 2. 2. Oh, there's a 3. Elden Ring mention. There's a 3. Maybe a cheeky 4 in there somewhere if I keep scrolling enough. I never said I wasn't going to play it, but, you know, one needs time. One needs time to play such a masterpiece of a game. He didn't say where he could... Yeah, fuck off, France. Stop giving him a fucking back-out code. Jesus. It's nice and sunny in Hertfordshire at the moment. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to Hertfordshire. We're going to Wales. 11 times. You counted for tell? That's hilarious. So it's not quite... Hang on a minute. Last time I checked, 11 is not really close to 120. You got to pump up those numbers. Ali Bra. Come on. Got to keep it going. Oh, I can't play it now until you ask me 120 days in a row. Can't play it. Those are the rules. It's the same number for sure. Maybe he rounds up. Fucking hell. The roundup is 120? Okay. Weather check Wales locations. I think it's too early still. I think because it's the 20th, there's no point doing it now. I think closer to like 23rd, 24th-ish, that's when we'd start checking. Just speaking for the chat. Were you the one who recorded Mouse twerking in her You Thought Wrong video? No. What? What? Recorded Mouse twerking? Mouse is twerking? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be more surprised at, the twerking or the fact you assume that I would be the one filming it. I know nothing about a twerk with from Mouse, and it certainly wasn't me. I'll check it later though. At the moment here in Ireland, we have thunder, lightning, and pissing rain. Fuck. Is it really that bad? Well, that's because the rain's getting itself out of the way so that when we arrive, everything's going to be fine. It's going to be clear skies. Nostromo can fly cleanly through the skies if we use Nostromo. There'll be no issues. I do have it registered already though, so I'm happy about that. Guess you haven't seen that yet. Nope. Mouse released a new music video. She used your footage. She used my footage? Really? Oh, that's very sweet. I mean, I'm chuffed if they thought the footage was good enough to be used. That's fantastic. In her plushie model, she tried to twerk and they turned her into an MV. What the fuck? That's hilarious. Her plushie model is so funny. That's going to be a fun to land in. No, stop it. Stop it. Wales trip going to be fun. Everything's going to be nice. Stop it. You're making it sound like it's not going to be generational Welsh. It's going to be generational shit. No. It's raining now so they can have it out of the way when you guys are there. Exactly, Vance. Exactly. Y'all don't know how weather works. It sort of comes and then sort of like clears the way for us. For streamer man Dog. See Dog VA? He doesn't have man in his name. Fuck it. Streamer VA. World champion butt spinner. Okay. Farmer man Paul, I see you're enjoying bipolar weather too. Hot, cold, hot. Yeah, what the fuck is up with it, Orion? So, I've been filming non-stop for the last few days, and I've been predominantly outside. We had one day where it was too hot to the point where Chris was like, fuck this, I want to go home. So that day, he sort of finished the shoot a little bit early. He's like, tomorrow's much better weather. So we went out the next day, and it was like lukewarmish, but then as the day went on, it got hotter and hotter. And then it was cold again. And then today it was like 29 degrees, 30 degrees. But that's nothing. It's going to get hotter. It goes up to 40 here. And we're not like, I know you think, 40, anyone can handle that. But we're talking about 40 degrees with no breeze. Japan is notorious for humidity. It's not fun. Which is why Chris always wants to leave for summer. The sun always shines on the British Empire, just never when you want it to. It sounds... Replace British Empire with Mount Fuji and Chris. That is British weather indeed, in a nutshell. That's why we don't give a shit about umbrellas. We just get wet. Because we're just used to it. We have been coming in strong here. Everything is lovely and you will have a great time. I hope so. I've never been to Wales, so I'm looking forward to it. I have been to Scotland, so it's got a lot to live up to in terms of the north area for me. Also, Scotland introduced me to stone-baked pizzas, so it's going to be really hard for you to beat that in Wales. Unless he takes us to a good full English breakfast. That might win me over. To give some clue how close Ireland is to Wales, it's 163 miles away from Tokyo to Kawagoe. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting to know. Summer is rolling in. It fucking is. Cuba is having someone over in the summer. He's going to stuff the poor lad in a room without aircon. So it's not a friend then. Certainly not by the sound of it. Hello, honey. How you doing? Welcome in. 45C with Lou... What? With Lou wins? I've never heard that phrase before. Scotland also has Iron Brew? Does it? I mean, I've drunk Iron Brew growing up. Have you got walking, hiking shoes? I have not, Emma. Good point. I need to really go over what clothes I need to bring for Wales, because the last time I checked, the Celsius was vastly different between the morning and the evening. From what I can tell, we're looking at fucking hot in the day, fucking cold at night, which is the worst weather conditions you could possibly have. At least within Japan right now, it's like, it's hot for the day and the night, so you just have to wear one pair of clothes. But oh my god, if it's like that in Wales, that's going to be horrible. A deep fried Mars bar is life-changing and heart attack inducing. Noted. I won't be having one of them then. When am I leaving for Wales? None of your beeswax. Too soon before we start shooting is the right answer, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to get to rest the entire trip, because it's literally land, have a bit of a break, then start filming, and don't stop until it's over. A true Japanese film crew experience. Short sleeve shirt and a jacket. I guess I'll have to. Dudler in with the chin. How you doing, Dudler? What you been up to? Next week, you're looking around 15 degrees tops, 9 to 10 degrees. Oh, that's not so bad. Swimming costume during the day, furry clothes at night. What would we wear, a fucking mankini, DJ? Is that what you're trying to allude to? How many fields does Connor have lined up to show Pete? Is it really that's all there is in Wales? Surely not. Surely there's more. Use a cold towel. You're right, Deja. Deja Brew Rose. Oh, that's a cool name. You're right. That's what I do. My technique is I normally have a towel around my neck, and if I'm somewhere where I can put water on it, I'll put that around it and get around it that way. Sunday and Sunday and Monday in Heathrow will be 20 to 9. Heathrow? Don't give a fuck about Heathrow. You're talking about Wales. Sun and cloud. Not too hot if they arrive. Okay. The trick is to have a few layers you can take on. Yeah, that's the idea. Nabby, hey, mate. How's it going, mate? What are you up to, Nabby? Are you streaming as well? There's some sheep. Is that it? Is that all Wales has? Castles and sheep? And Welsh people with deep voices? There's no dragons, by the way, which is why it shouldn't be on the flag. Just saying. If it's like any weather in the Netherlands, warmer during the day, but in the shade, and when the sun goes down, the temperature plummets. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, Dutch. Genuinely worried about. Actually, while I've got you here, Nabby, let me get you on a let me get you on a list, so I know when you're here. A cheeky roll goes a long way. Let me see if I spell his name right. Nabidu. Have you been playing anything lately? I bet he has. I bet he's been playing that bloody 33 game that everyone's banging on about. Everyone plays that fucking game. Connor's already uploaded his video on it. Way too late for daffs already. Daffs? Daffodils? Took Connor to an Indonesian restaurant earlier. Glad he liked it. Should bring you and Ian next time. Sounds good, mate. Where was my invite, bro? What? I was busy anyway. That's not the point. Bruh. I feel betrayed. My brethren. One of the Van Gang, no more. The issue when it gets warm in the UK and Ireland is the humidity. We live in Ireland surrounded by water like Japan. Mate, but yeah, it's worse in the UK. If the UK was as hot as it gets here, there's no aircon in the UK. So it's even worse. At least we have aircon. I've literally got my aircon on dry right now, and this room is fucking amazing. I know, Nabby. I know I was busy for good reason. But yeah, definitely next month. Let's go. I'm down. Especially if Connor says it's not spicy. I can handle the same spice as him, I'm sure. The summer we had 35°C, it was unbearable. In England, yeah, I can imagine that being horrible. I got aircon in Belgium. Just have to buy it. Mint!
Hope you have a wonderful and safe time at Wales LVC Drum.
Thank you, Mint, aka the Lisan Al Gaib, tier 3 sub for 14 months, you absolute legend. Hope you're doing well, Mint. Odan, there were leaps. I was there in March and April. Yes, you were. Mint. By the way, guys, what? I'd assume Wales is more of a countryside, so let's hope it's cooler. What I want, let me show you what I want. What I really want. And it's not to zig a zig ah. What I really want is for Firefox to load up faster so that I don't try and have to stall longer by stretching out my words and making it seem like I'm on the same sentence and totally not trying to find a video about the first cyclothon that we did. Oh, that's not the sound I wanted to hear. That's Chris breathing heavily. I'll show you what I'm looking for. If I can find it. Was it the wet day? The perfect... Ah, here. This is what I'm expecting Wales to be. Right here.
Well, fantastic commentary from Chris. We're in a really lovely rural town with a beautiful cat bus.
Let's hijack it and reenact the movie Speed. We can't slow down. The bomb's gonna go off. This is what Hokkaido is all about.
Not that bit, this bit.
All the pain, all the struggles, all the cycling uphill. But you get to
I'm expecting Wales to feel like this, and I hope it does.
somewhere like this and you overlook the plains and the mountains, especially on a cloudy day as well, the way they sort of hug the mountain.
Especially as Connor says this.
Any thoughts, Connor? Good.
Dare I say it? It's beautiful. Reminds me of my home Wales.
Does it?
With the luscious fields and the sprawling green.
There's a frightening absence of drunkards though, so you can't be Wales.
No.
Even
True Chris comment there.
it's incredibly hot now, the end of August, start of September. I do think this is the best time to see Japan in terms of...
So we'll see. Hopefully it can live up to that quote from Connor. I'd like to see it look at least a little bit like that with the green fields, the lusciousness. We shall see. 1 second. Bear with me. I need to swap over my SD card because I'm still backing up today's shoot, as I told you. I've run out of fucking space on my main hard drive. There's so much on my Dropbox that I can't offload. That's how bad this double, triple jobs I've had so far. It's like I've got no fucking room on any of my drives left. And people are going to take forever to download things because they're like 600 fucking gigabytes of data. Okay, 1 and 2. Let me have a look here. Julio, welcome in. What's up? First time chat. I hope you're doing well. How were the shoots, Paul Michael? They were fantabulous. I did talk about it just briefly at the start, but I got to meet someone that was part of an industry I used to be involved with today. And it was really wonderful watching them work and getting to see the old me the way I used to work.
These nuts.
What did you just say to me? What did you just do? Excuse me? What did you just do to me, DJ? Excuse me? Can we not?
Shithead. What's a shithead?
Right, that. Thank you, Girl Geek. That's a shithead for you, DJ, not for Nabby. Nabby is not a shithead. You are. All right. That's how we go down here. All right, hang on. Stop distracting me. I'm fucking busy. All right. Let me offload my storage. Okay. Last thing I want to do is get the fucking thing wrong, and then I'll be like, shit.
Sausages.
Right, that goes in there. Shut up. No, replace it. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Right, that one there. Replace? Yeah, replace that one. All right, hang on. Shut up. Okay. One ear, one ear. Which one is it? And stop looking at my eyes. I don't want you looking at the reflections. You might find out something that you shouldn't know. This one here. Right. Today, from here to... Oh my god, how much did I film? Fucking hell.
House crazy style.
Fucking shut up. Why? This goes in here. And then we see no more about it. That is all we do. How many fucking files is that? Hang on.
See what's in!
103 files? Only 32 gigabytes, that's not so bad. Okay. B cam's done, A cam's done, audio's done, action cam's done, just the C cam left. Okay. Then how much space do I have on the main drive?
Bush!
Oh, good. So the computer's freed up a bit of space. That's good to know. It's also currently uploading to Dropbox, so if my stream is down at any point, that might be why. So we dropped a few frames here, and that'll be why. All right, now back. What the fuck were you talking about? What the fuck is a treasure train? What's a treasure train? I don't know, but it sounds like it needs this.
That was very stupid.
What's a treasure train? Do I need a shovel? I need a custom NAS. Who said about this? Sam was talking about this. I mean, I use Dropbox because everyone uses Dropbox. It's a lot easier. The official animal of Wales is the unicorn, albeit contested with the red dragon, but there we go. Yes, I've heard about this. New, bigger hard drives then. I can back everything up on my end. Everything's backed up here. It's the internet that's fucking up. Because Dropbox is like, bruh, you need to pay more. You want more space, you got to pay more. And I'm like, fuck you. I already pay you too much. This one client just takes all the space. And then they don't want to download it because they're scared to. Dropbox? What do you mean Dropbox? No, I will not. Discounted subs after you reach level 5 on a gifted 5. Well, bangarang. Not that I'm going to ask for that, but that's nice to know. Taz, thank you for the 5 gifted, you absolute fucking legend. What can I say? You people, I fucking like you. You're a bit of alright. Maybe we might have a good old cheeky Riz game, eh? Tomorrow. Actually, we will. The question is, do I do Shabu Shabu before a Riz game again? Because I haven't done a Shabu Shabu in a while, but it's not fucking Sunday. Doesn't work if we're not doing it on a Sunday. Girl Geek with a 5 as well. Thank you so much, Girl Geek. Thank you for the 5 gifted. You okay? Pulse Essex is coming out. Yeah, fuck. Sorry. Do you prefer the Essex or do we prefer the Benedict Cumberbatch Smaug? Which one is it? Which one's better? Wet Food Wednesday. Ooh, that doesn't sound good at all. Maybe it's Sunday somewhere in the world. True. Gollum. Ooh. Slavic Gollum for the win. Oh my god. Fucking. What was it?
Legend, man. Rock and roll.
Dudler with a fucking 10.
Thank you so much for the 10.
There we go. I can't do the Slavic bit. That's too much. I don't want to profile him. It's just rude. Let's not cancel Gollum, okay? Thank you, Dudler, for the 10. Do a Malfoy? I have one here. There you go. You can barely hear him over the music, though. He's too quiet.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudblood.
Yeah, you little bitch. He should have said that. I don't know why Malfoy never said bitch.
Filthy little mudblood.
Daryl, thank you so much for the 5. Thank you. Oh my god, Jesus. Back we go. Paul, you look fit. First off, thank you. That's a very kind thing to say. Do you mean fit
crazy style.
as in that? Or do you mean as in I've been working out? Because I can assure you I haven't.
Legend, man. Rock and roll.
DJ, you are forgiven. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I'll allow you to be a shithead once again. Thank you so much. Because in England, when we call someone fit, it means I like the way that Mink got like timed out for the wet bush. Fit is fit. Looks fit is fit. Well, I'll just say thank you very much. What can I say? I look fit. I think that means I need this. Why, thank you. Very kind of you to say. Are you new here? I feel like I've not seen you before.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Here we do things differently. Daryl likes to gift out a cheeky 5. Patel, my mod, likes to leave in the middle of a treasure train. But as for you, I'd like you to stick around. Get yourself comfy, enjoy, relax. Give me your coat. I'll put it up. Don't worry. I'll just put it up over here. You're a lurker. Well, you lurk no more, baby. It's just you, me, and the shamisen. We can pluck those strings all night long.
Legend, man! Rock and roll!
Mint, thank you for the 10. You cheeky, cheeky girl. Riz game time. No. Go geek. What is with the rabbit? Why are you showing me the rabbit? Rabbit. Are you accusing me of rabbiting? Please don't. Do we have jazz? I don't feel it. I feel this though. Hey. Hello, cat. How you doing? Pluck my strings, daddy. Mint, why did you do that? Stop with the fucking Chris. Every fucking time. A Riz off. No, my Riz is off. It's off, okay? No more Riz. Not now. That needs to be saved for tomorrow. Too much Riz spoils the broth, as you know. We can't be doing that. Especially if we have a glass of wine.
It's blocked from the other side.
My Riz has been blocked for fucking years, mate. What are you talking about, bruv? Okay? Extrovert Paul has only just found himself again, and he's still looking for the Riz. It was under the table somewhere. The fucking Dyson Hoover probably hoovered it up too much. Is there an anti-hoover I can use? The pot has boiled over, yes. As has my skin. Fiddlesticks, no Riz. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's literally the only day free I have for the next rest of the month.
Legend, man! Rock and roll!
Unfortunately, Girl Geek is still here with the 13. Thank you so much. You fucking legend, you. Well, I mean, that's just a treasure trove of loveliness. That is Girl Geek's official theme. Just that. For the night. Some things better be left yes, they should be unsaid. Based. Now, do you know where based comes from? Because I think based means it's based on truth. Like it's got a foundation. It's based. Is that what it means? It's good. It means, yeah, legit. I was late in what's with the red liquid in the glass? Red wine, anyone can answer. Yes, this is wine left over from my last stream where I was celebrating my partnerversary. So I was like, well, I can't let it go to waste. That's just rude to the grape that's taken all this time to get here. So that's why I'm finishing this off. Based on truth. Oh, that's so much easier to know. Why am I trying to make it more complicated by saying that it's based... Fuck it. Yeah, what? Based, thank you. In any case, I'm fucking rambling. You know what I mean. Boomer tries to understand language. Fuck off. I fucking invented English. Shut up. Okay. Are you sure it's wine? Look. If you fucking can say I look like this guy, I can fucking say what I want, alright? Look, even his ear is fucking see-through, you bastards. His fucking ear is see-through. I got my ears. Huh? Fucking Van Gogh me, you bastard. No waist nodders, exactly. It does not look like me. Look. That looks nothing like me. In what universe? Shut it. That's not me! I'll give you the best fucking Van Gogh picture you've ever seen in your life, sunshine. They call me the Hokusai of Japan. Eventually. Vincent Van Gang. Alright, I'll take that. In the Doctor Who universe. Oh! So I'm Van Gogh if he kept both his ears? No wonder I'm fucking losing at life. This guy's fucking legendary and will go down in history. What am I getting? He was a cameraman for some YouTubers. Starry Night is top tier, mate. It fucking is. For him, I didn't do it. It's our Dutch counterpart, Evil Twin. I'm Van Gogh's evil twin now, am I? Oh, okay. Is that where we're going with this? Sure. Okay. Fuck it. I'll dance. What are you gonna do about it, eh? You want some? Just get a new redeem code. What? New redeem code? What is this? What's the redeem for? You'll be known as the Cinema Shots. I mean, that is pretty cool, right? I'll take that. Is that true? Hang on a minute. Lud went to the UK this week and then we're going the week after. Is that true, Michael? That's the second time he's done that. Because we had the cyclethon and he came, like, was it 2 weeks before that?
Sausages.
What's up with Lud and Connor, eh? Why are they sort of like in the same place at different times? That's not fair. Love and deep space. I don't know what that means. It's a code. What is love and deep space? What is that? What's love and deep space? What the fuck has been going on Twitch? What have I missed? Speak to me. Lovers in Scotland, okay. Taking a lot of abuse from us on this day. That's fine. Love and Deep Space is a Riz game. Maybe you'll be in the good twin. You're not huffing. Well, I'm not fucking chopping my ear off, that's for sure. Love and Deep Space stream, let's go. Is it a good game? Hang on. I thinketh I have to checketh thiseth outeth. That's old English for I think I better check this out. It's a Riz game with males that call themselves predators? That doesn't sound like something I want to play. Predators? Check without what? Check without Steam? There's bed shaking involved. That sounds like it's not streamable then. Love and Dead Space. Did you say Dead Space? Hang on. What was it? Hang on. What was it? Love and what? Love and Deep Space. Love and Dead Space. Now that would be an interesting game. If you're into necrophilia. Stop fucking... I keep typing fucking Dead Space. Deep Space. Okay. That's not coming up. Are you sure it's on Steam? Is it my fingers? Are they just not working properly? This doesn't show up for me. It's not on Steam. What fucking... I don't want to know about it. It's a mobile game? Beauty and the Necro... I mean... People have been telling me there's a... what was it? There's one with Power World now. There's a dating game with Power World. So why not with Necromorphs? Don't listen to chat. Okay, I'm not listening to chat. Don't worry. I won't. I don't even know what Riz game I'm going to play. What have I got? Let me see. What's in my Riz collection? That's like recollection, but Riz collection. Huh? Way too many. It's called the Hentai Guy, but Ludwig after. Well, I am called the Hentai Guy, but Ludwig after all. What? You're called the Hentai Guy? Really? I didn't know that. I thought you was the bounce on it guy, Nav. You probably had the best bounce out of all of us. It was an April Fool's joke, but it hasn't been taken off Steam yet. Okay. Alright, well, we'll figure it out. I mean, let me chat with the mods. I'll chat with you guys. Let's do a talk in the mod chat. If there's a game that you think would be good to play for a Riz, especially if there's a guide. We don't waste time. That'd be nice. A joke that has been on Steam for 2 years now? What the fuck? So what makes Paul then? Paul the bounce guy. What? No, I'm not the bounce guy. I'm the camera guy. I'm cinema. That's what I am. Login hard.
Bounce on it crazy style.
That's Nabby. That's what they call him. Bouncing better than Pete. He does. He does squat. He's got that deep squat that we Westerners can't do. You know, where you try and squat down, but the feet won't hit the floor. They sort of do this. The toes stay up. The toes go down, but the heel stays up in the air. You know, we can't do that squat. That's why we're not good with the toilets here. Sucks. You gotta sort some... We're in the middle of talking about you. You gotta leave? Oh, he got embarrassed. It's your fault, chat. You made him leave, look. You brought attention to his hentai natures. Now he's going to play hentai games. I can do that squat. Really? Asian bounces better. Apparently so. Apparently so. What can I say? I am nothing but a white man that can't jump. Nabby bounced off. That he did. That he did indeed. And we should not interrupt his bouncing. I saw that, speaking of bounce on it, Sharla finally watched Nosferatu. It's finally come out in Japan in the cinemas. And the film is forever ruined. Because, quite rightly so, whenever she watches it, well, when she watched it in the cinema, all she could think about was fucking bounce on it crazy style. And I'm scared to actually watch the movie again because I have it in my iTunes collection because I fear that that's going to be the same thing for me when I see him now. I'm glad I got to watch it before the Cyclophon, but I feel sorry for anyone that watches it after the Cyclophon because you're never not going to be able to see that because essentially...
Bounce on it crazy style.
Yeah, that's the Korean style. But that is essentially exactly what the film is about. If you haven't seen it, spoilers. Although, you should know the story by now. Nosferatu is the original OG horror movie of them all. It's literally about a man who wants to get his end off. And he's like, you better fucking bounce on it or I'm going to start killing people. That's literally the movie. I was like, when you put it in those terms, it's and he's like, you promised. She's like, no, I take it back. I love this man now. He's like, no, you promised. No. Fuck you. I'm going to start killing people unless you fucking bounce on it. That's literally the fucking movie. Honesty based? No fucking way. Nosferatu was kind of the OG Dracula. Other way round. No, Dracula came first. And then, was it Germany? I can't remember where it was. There was a certain country that liked the idea of Dracula and wanted to put its own spin on it. And then they got told they can't use the same names. There was a massive copyright dispute about... Why mint? There was a massive copyright dispute. So they changed the names of all the characters, even though it's pretty much the same story beat for beat. They had to change a lot of the characters' names. And originally... they had to burn all of the books from the original Nosferatu, but one survived, and that's the only reason why it exists to this day. Most kids learned about Nosferatu through SpongeBob. I've heard about this. I still don't understand why, like, it was the lights, right, on SpongeBob, the lights, the Nosferatu, that thing. Like, how the fuck did they remember him from that? Did he do that often, or was it just one episode? Dracula is from Transylvania. Yeah, but I can't remember... because the author's Irish. Bram Stoker is Irish, and he was known to be quite the alcoholic. And I think he traveled Europe and learnt a lot about folklores and stuff of like undead. And then I think the whole point was that he heard about Vlad the Impaler and figured he would make a really good figure to use as the base point for who Dracula would be. That was like the inspiration for it all. One episode repeated many, many times on TV? Probably. Just a throwaway joke in the one episode. What the fuck? That's insane. One episode. And yet kids know it from that. That's insane. An alcoholic Irishman. Yes, I know. Isn't that shocking? Who'd have heard of such a thing? Probably some millennials know Nosferatu from Vampire the Masquerade. I guess. Although it's not really the same. They think of Nosferatu as a type, not a person, right? I suppose it is a type, isn't it? It's meant to be a type. At least with the new movie, it's more aimed in folklore and superstition. And I know the director tried to make it as close to what it would have kind of been if it were real. That's what I like about Robert Eggers, who's the director of Nosferatu, if you don't know. He's just making so many waves. After the first film, he did The Witch, then The Lighthouse, The Northman, and now we have Nosferatu. Apparently he's going to tackle The Wolfman next. So I'll be interested to see how he does it. Nick basically spammed almost nothing but SpongeBob for a number of years and probably still are. Really? Oh, Nickelodeon, you mean? Watching your Ghost of Tsushima playthrough on YouTube, it says 7 months ago, but you took 10 years longer and with 17 less hangovers, beard trim and short hairs make you really... What? What are you trying to say, Ben? I'm not... What? I look 10 years older? What? You mean younger? Hang on. L is nowhere near the Y button. So I don't know what you mean by longer. 17 less hangovers, beard trim and short hairs make you really different. Yes, I look younger. Most people look younger when they don't have a beard, if that's what you mean. I agree. I like how all I've ever known about Nosferatu is bouncing it. I don't like that, Mint. That's bad. The same director as The Lighthouse. Didn't know that. Yep. He's really, really good. He's a really, really good director. 10 years younger on your ghost font. I know. That's why I prefer to not have the beard, but everyone seems to like me with the beard, which is why I have it for now. At some point, I will take the beard off because, especially in Japanese summertime, don't like it. It's going to be too hot. Once I lose enough weight that this doesn't disappear with the beard gone. He was actually a 15th century ruler of... Well, actually, really? Didn't know that. I am not becoming Pete. He was impossible to become Pete. Pete is just a legend. Keeping the beard until you've been casted for the Van Gogh... Well, that's the problem. The fucking beard is on my visa picture now. If I get pulled over and I haven't got the beard, they'll be like, who the fuck is this? Ruins it, doesn't it? There's been a couple of movies. Also, there are pictures of Van Gogh without a beard as well, so that's fine. There's been a couple of movies by the looks of it, but I guess they didn't hit. What? What? In response to what? What is this a response to? I'm surprised that no one in modern times has reimagined and produced Carmilla into a vampire movie. Oh, yeah, I wonder why. You're right there, Danny. Maybe Netflix would probably pick that up, I think. Pete is Pete. Hell yeah. We wouldn't want him any other way. Beards do give a nice look. Not gonna. Yeah, they give a good look, but they're not good for kissing, you know. Girls don't like to kiss the old beard. I don't know if this is true, but there's a certain someone that I know that sometimes they have the beard, sometimes they don't. I would assume it's because the missus doesn't like it when the beard's there. But what do I know? The visa did not come through, Black. No, this is leftover wine from me celebrating my partnerversary. Petition to make the beard come back during cold seasons. Well, that would be the reason why. Why did you steal the Van Gogh picture for your ID? Because I'm the Van Gogh, innit? I'm the Van Gogh. Reincarnated for you. It's been a while since I've kissed anyone with a beard. Exactly, see? True. Rash by beardy kisses are awful. Exactly. Even worse in Japan. My wife loves my beard, though. When I'm clean shaven, I look like a little German child. I don't think I look bad without the beard. I don't think I look too young because I'm old. So I think I can rock both looks pretty okay. A face sweater, which I don't want that in the summer. Especially like itching. Ugh. Stubble isn't great when kissing, I can imagine. I mean, I've not kissed anyone with a beard yet, so maybe I'll let you know if ever I kiss someone with a beard. You'll be the first to know how it feels from my perspective. There's a kind of a cut-over point where the beard is long enough it doesn't sting anymore. Ah. If it's soft, it's fine. I don't know how to make the beard softer. Dr. Cameraman Go? What? You're not a man in Romford if you haven't got a beard. Well, it's a good thing I'm not in Romford. kissing Connor when? Well, Connor's now started getting rid of that and only putting it here, right? I can't believe he's doing that as well. Your face needs a beard. I look like a naked mole rat without it. Oh, shit. No, that can't be right, Vance. I refuse to believe that. I've seen your pictures. I refuse to believe that. What about kissing someone with a beard while you have a beard? Would that tangle them up? Would that work? I suppose, you know what, in winter, Mint, that probably is fucking amazing. You just sort of like, you walk around with your own heater together. Yeah, that would work. Grow it longer and take care of it. Oh, I don't want it longer. I want it shorter. Especially here. I can't, like, what Connor's doing, where he's growing this bit out, it gets, like, here. I hate it. I hate it when it gets in there. You're like, it gets in the way here. I don't like that. Velcro effect. Two beards kissing creates a Velcro. I mean, that's forever love then, isn't it, eh? You can't escape the kiss then. If I start growing a beard, I'm going to panic. True. Viking man Paul. Gonna be the Northman Paul? There you go, Northman Paul. At least then I can, like, look like the guy from the Northman and have a great six-pack. I need two bears that are dating to answer that. Connor has a lover in Ludwig. True. So they could, like, Velcro their moustaches together. Hey Mars, welcome in. You can't wait for the WoW stream. I can. Only from a physical perspective, it's going to be painful. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit worried about... Well, maybe I can look at what gear I need to bring for that, actually. We could do a gear checklist today. We could probably do that today. Try some beard shampoo. I have beard oil. Asgard, of course. We know about Asgard, the legendary beard of Asgard. I do have beard oil. I do use it occasionally. Shampoo is tough though, right? Because it leaves it with dry skin and then it gets itchy. King of Beards advice, yes. Girls in chat, we have facial hair and it would take us a while to grow one. True. Now you know why Ludwig shaves, otherwise he'll get more stuck to Connor. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Your name is Shampoo? Huh? Your name looks like Zoltan to me, and you've got a terrible camera brand. Unless what? Nodders, that one hair that grows under my lips. Yeah, I fucking hate this. Obviously not for you, but for me, I hate this. You tried to grow a beard once, couldn't. Alright, okay, alright, look. I'm seeing a lot of females in chat making jokes about trying to grow beards and they can't. Shut up. Alright? Nikon is pretty good. You bought red. What are you going to do with it? Eh? What are you going to do with it? Do something useful. Used it to, my first camera in Japan was a Nikon. Used it for the wedding, never again. That's all I'll say. It was good while it lasted. I think it was a D3000 or D3500, I think it was called. Did you miss anything new? You did not, lady. Only that I am finally free for a little bit to hang and chill. And Riz Games tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Beardy man Paul. Maybe not for long. We'll see how long the beard stays. Canon, Nikon. I like Canon colors, to be fair. I do like Canon colors. Unless someone taps you to film tomorrow. They almost did. They almost did. Sudden request came in to do more work tomorrow. And I was like, oh, what's that over there? Oh, look at that. Oh, sorry, I can't hear you. One sec. Wow, that's really interesting. Because I need rest. I've been like burning the candle too hard. Any visa news? No, man, no visa news. You would know there'd be a fucking blue label right here. Actually, no. But yeah, there would. good or bad news, there'd be a fucking blue label here. Zoltan Hasselblad. Yes, you fucking should. I know it's a work trip, but I hope you have a splendid Wales time. Of course it's going to be great. I get to hang out with my friends, which I love. And I get to do it for work, which is always awesome. Obviously, my experience is not the same as the experience you get or they get. I don't really get to... I said this like the other day. I don't really get to experience trips the same as anyone else because I'm like, look at how amazing it looks. Isn't it wonderful? Everyone's like, yeah. And I'm like, but my focus is literally on focusing on it. Like, and so I don't get to feel it. I get to see it through a lens on my camera. So in that regard, like, yeah, that's why sometimes I feel like I should probably vlog rather than do IRL going to places because I don't really get to experience it. I mean, that's why Chris doesn't particularly like streaming over filming videos because it's like, film it, sit down, experience it. Whereas streaming, you never really get to do that, right? You're always just on. I'm missing the letter E from the title. Motherfucker. Thank you, David. What is... Well, hang on a minute. That could be two ways of looking at it. I can finally breath for a moment. We have a grammar Nazi in chat. But I'll take it. ASMR stream would fix that. What do you mean? Chris is a cinema man. No, Chris just doesn't like to be on camera non-stop. And I don't blame him. It can be tricky. Which is why my IRLs are not normally as long as someone like Pete's. I don't think I'd ever do an IRL that's longer than 4 hours. It just takes too much time. Back on the coke now. No, the wine is gone. I need someone to perk me up. I felt the same way working as a projectionist in the cinema. You never really get the chance to watch the movies. Right? Because you're working. Oh, I see what you mean. You want me to do a style of video where I just point the camera and don't talk. I guarantee you people are going to be upset. Like, what are you doing? This is boring. Talk. It happens all the time. It wouldn't be the same. I think a vlog is just easier. Because it means I can then put the camera up, film, put it down. And then I don't have to worry about, like, entertaining non-stop. Back on the coke, you can take the man ever. Shut up, turtle. It is Coca-Cola. Although it is this one. Fiber. Because I realised all I've been eating is, like, fucking protein lately, and it's not good. And that's the other bad thing about working so much, like filming non-stop. As you know, I don't usually eat when I film. My diet's gone to shit the last few days. Like, I've just been... Every now and then I have to eat something, so it's like pizza. But it's... Obviously, I only have a couple of slices, but it's like, that's not what I want to eat. So all that weight I've lost, I'm like, no! No, don't make me do it! You need me to yap so I can use you as background noise. Exactly. Well, I mean, technically speaking, if the camera's pointed at life, that is the background noise. It's Japan, right? The healthy Coca-Cola, yes. I'm chasing wine with Coke Plus. I've got no choice. Was there more wine in the bottle? Hang on. There might be a little bit more wine in the bottle. I'll have a check. I put it in the fridge, so I don't know. I think there was, actually. I wouldn't have put it back in the fridge if there wasn't. Okay, there might be some more in the wine. There might be some more. I'll have a look. The vlog with the travel bits was great. It's a vibe. Yeah, that's the whole point. Trying to create ambience, but like too much of it would be boring, but yeah. Level up your Kurosawa stream by not having sound, but having live subtitles like the good old days. Okay, so you want me to not have a mic on, stream muted, and find a way to live subtitles. Or I could just like write it in text and then put it in front of the camera every now and then, right? Will that work? Do I have a favorite cocktail? I don't really know the names, but usually the one with tequila and orange is nice. That's a nice little pick-me-up in a club. I can't remember what it's called though. Tequila Sunrise, I think? That's Tequila Sunrise. That's tequila. Shit. Tequila's nasty for me. Oh well. Yeah, probably that. I'm surprised that Gooey didn't... What? Didn't rave about it yet? Rave about what? What are you asking? Has Pete O'Connor what? Has Pete O'Connor raved about Expedition 33 to you yet? They are loving the game. No, but I've been seeing them jerk off over it on Twitter, so... Everyone's asked me to play it. And I'm like, it's an RPG, I don't want to play it. And plus, I don't want to put that many hours into a game. The next game that I have to put that many hours into is probably Yakuza, because I promised Godfoot that I need to play it. So. And that game's going to be a long game. There's going to be popcorn. There'll be drinks for that. Gin tonic without tonic. Sounds good. I like whiskey coke without the coke. Am I more of a sweet cocktail guy? I'm a whiskey guy. I usually like my drink straight. Without ice, because I don't like to water it down. I'll have a whiskey straight usually. Or red wine. I genuinely love a red wine. You're excited for the Wales trip? Thank you so much, Camber. Glad to hear it. What are you most excited about though? Let me know what you're looking forward to. Did I finish Ace Combat 7? No, fuck that. That one mission was a bitch. I did off stream try and do it, and I got very, very close to beating it, but I still didn't. And looking online, everyone says it's a shit mission and ruins the game. Everything else about it was great. I had such a good time with that game up until that one mission, and it just ruined it. No, I don't like watering it down. That whiskey has taken years to get to my mouth. Why am I diluting it? The scenery for you? Hopefully it'll be good.
You a go-go, baby. Yeah.
Yo, Yem! Welcome back in. 7 months, baby. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Yem. The side stuff is what makes the Yakuza games memorable. And that's the hard part, because that makes the game even longer. You know me, though. I don't like to linger on a game more than 2 streams. Because I feel that when it comes to YouTube VODs, in particular, if people are coming in halfway through a game and they don't know what's going on, they're going to leave. That's why you see people like Connor do those games that just go on and on and on, and he'll do it in one sitting. It's because if he does it like over multiple streams, people aren't going to stick around because they don't know what's going on in the game and they can't enjoy it. That's why we do those like stupid length streams playing games. Local area in Wales. Ah. Neat whiskey is the best whiskey. Get the full nose of it. That's a good phrase. The full nose of it. I agree. You could just combine the VODs. So now you're talking about work, Swanton. Combining VODs. Remember, YouTube has a limit. We don't know how some people get around it, but YouTube has a limit for us normal folk. I don't have 1 million subs. You can only upload 12 hours. After that, no matter what's going on after the 12 hours, YouTube automatically splits it and creates a brand new video. So if a game is over the 12 hours long, or a stream is over 12 hours long, it splits it up for you. I think people don't realize that. Connor's team has some weird kerfuffle way of doing it, because obviously he's a massive channel, and that's why they can upload 30 hours worth of content. But small fries like me, we don't get that luxury. No plans to play a short one tonight. Maybe we might do a Chiller's Art. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of want to relax, to be honest with you. I don't know if I want to play a game that's going to scare the shit out of me. I just want to chill out with you guys. Because I've just had such a big old fucking week of like non-stop filming and stuff. I just want to relax. Whiskey's already diluted. Why dilute it further? Is it diluted already? Shit. It's not good. You're already experiencing Yakuza side quests when filming PIRL. True. Also, I'm very upset tonight. I went to Famima before I started streaming. Purely because I wanted to get my herb peanuts. I love those herb peanuts. Fucking sold out. That means someone in the local area has started understanding how good they are and started taking them all. Damn it. All the other peanuts they're there, but not the ones that I like. Motherfuckers. Play a cozy game. I am playing a cozy game. It's the game of just chatting. Any visual novels? Any visual novels? What do you mean by visual novels? No visa news yet, Lisa. No. Thank you for popping that up there, Sobering. Yeah. I wish, but sadly no. You'll know when there's visa news because I'll have to makeshift some kind of table and just put the blue label here. So people will know then there's a visa because you'll see the blue label just sat there with a light on it. Maybe I'll replace monkey with a fucking blue label. Now they need to start stocking more. They fucking should. I swear to God, if you're in Japan, try the Family Mart herb nuts. They're so good. Just don't do too many because nuts have a lot of calories. Stream Sniper, Nut Sniper. Yeah. You know what's more annoying, Vance, as well, is the one Family Mart that's closest to me doesn't stock them. So I have to go even further to find out they've sold out. Life not be lifing for me, man. What about a blue label PNG? Oh, I could do that. That's a good point. That could sit right here. Well, I probably have to sit over there, right? Because we have alerts play here. I could put like a little blue label there. I also, by the way, do I want to float this idea out there? You know what? I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll come back and I'll make an executive decision if I want to share this or not. Yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
My whole body.
I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
Oh, behest is me. What through window? A light breaks. Insert the worst quote from Shakespeare you've ever seen in your life. Okay, now I know that's a death trap. So jump across here. Here we go. Jump mechanics, don't fail me now.
Oops.
Fucking 4 shots, what a calorie. I used the naughty word. How is that suspense? Suspense. And they play this. Oh my God, the werewolf's coming down the stairs is gonna kill me with a fierce bite. Let's see what the ending is. Whoa, what? Who the f*** are you? Shit. She's got blood in her skirt. Did she have blood in her skirt before? Oh shit! You game.
How about we spam you D's nuts instead?
Why don't you get on the 1, on the 2. Oh, secrets lying in the spring, questionable everything. Wacky weekends aren't like that. Who's your favorite Batman? Adam West. Hey, the Bat 2. Sony seems to have the infuse. Hey girl, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What's the topic of the day on your stream?
We're trying to figure out how to say you're a villain in Welsh.
Oh, that's a classic one. The magic words are, "You're a wizard, Harry." It's from the Harry Potter series, and it's one of those lines that everyone seems to know. Planning to drop that on your stream? That iconic line from Hagrid to Harry Potter. It's a fun way to reveal someone's hidden talents or destiny.
Do I not give you enough? It's not enough for you. I'm losing sleep. I'm being unhealthy.
Legend, man! Rock and roll!
That makes me feel happy though. Look at my injuries, chat. Look how injured I am, huh? Why don't I have lubricant? What? Don't say that out loud. Fucking hell. What the? This is reminding me of a scene of The Boys.
Hello.
What the f? Whoa! Like I said, the spray and pray. It works every time.
Get back to the van, Mouse. Oh no, not again, Paul.
F you, Pete. It won a Taste Award. A taste of what? Was a dog the judge? We're going down further into the dungeon. Oh no, chat. Another f***ing road.
I'm only saying this because
you can't do it, that's why. Try and run that Spartan race with a full frame. I used a Welsh accent? I don't even know what a Welsh accent is. So close. You missed out again, bruh. You guys are so bad at that game now. I don't want to make any promises, but I spoke to my mate, Japanese friend, who I wrote my songs with many years ago. You know, the Strawberry Kiss song that I played before. And he now owns a karaoke bar. And he was like, we need to celebrate your birthday. You need to come to the bar. Please, come. And I'm like, And I was like, okay. Bearing in mind, this is the guy that got me very fucking drunk. many times. I did ask, how would you feel about doing a live stream for fun? And he was like, fuck yeah, bring him in. I'm like, okay. So he's down. Obviously, this is not a stream that would ever go up on the VOD because it would be copyright music up the wazoo. And the chat goes wild. Yeah. He's given me a bunch of dates next month. I can't do my birthday, unfortunately. He wanted me to come on my actual birthday, but unfortunately I have work the next 3 days after. I'm traveling, so I can't do it on my actual birthday, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's just say, obviously I'll give you a heads up so you guys can know in advance, but there's a chance there might be a live stream at a karaoke bar, which will be a quintessential Japan experience. He is a massive fan of Mr. Children, and his voice is fucking beautiful. He's like got such a beautiful clear tone. So I can't wait to see him again, and if I can introduce him to you guys, it'd be fucking awesome. No English though. There'd be no English on that stream. That'd be very Japanese. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'll see if I can get one of my friends to join me as well. We'll see. If I can drag anyone along that's interested, that wants to sing on camera, maybe I'll find someone. We'll see. Be a little birthday celebration as well, so that'll be fun. Can you rank the best singers out of Van Gang, Trash Taste, and Affable? Unfortunately not, because I've not heard them all sing. I've heard Chris sing. He's alright. He's very 80s. He won't go past 80s unless it's the Spice Girls. I've not heard Connor sing. Oh no, I have heard Connor sing. I have Connor singing, don't I? Hang on. Do I have Connor singing? I think I have Connor singing. Is it Fly Me to the Moon he sang? It's something. I need to hear more of Joey. I've not heard enough of Joey. There it is, that one. How do I put that in? Hang on. I have to put this on a different playlist because it'll be copyright. And my drive is being so slow because I am uploading data today, by the way, so that's why if it's any drop, there's a lot of drop frames going on, that's why. This is Connor. I'm sorry, VOD watchers, you can't hear this. I mean, he's hitting notes. They might not always be the right ones, but he just needs the right key. If he had the right key, he's got the right. He's doing vibrato. Yeah, a little bit of raspiness. Oh, come on, MB. It's not that bad. He's got vibrato in there, though. Ooh. Even he felt that one. A little cheeky there. It's been a bit adventurous, I feel. I have heard worse points at myself. Come on, Varch, you can't be that... I would say you can't be that bad. But this isn't that bad, though. He's alright, he's alright. I haven't heard Gant sing. Joey, again, I need to listen to him. Chris is... Did he just hang on, did he just say not bad? Hang on, what did he say? Oh, right. Oh, that's right, hang on. Okay. If I remember correctly, he was pretending to be Mouse on his stream. That's why he's saying these things. A little melodyne and he's gold. Indeed. A little melodyne goes a long way, innit, bruv? Joey's good at rapping, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I've heard him as Dr. Jelly, right? Oh, I mean, different person. Looks like him, but yeah. If he was Dr. Jelly, would be good. Chris sang Rasputin? Really? I've played that a few times on my stream. Oh. Oh. No. Why did he try and go for the high note? Should have gone low. But honestly, legit, I think if Connor... If you went for more like Michael Bublé style, it could work better. But stay on the low notes. I'd like to hear Connor sing Feeling Good. And I'm feeling good. I think he could hit those kind of notes. Keep it low. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. I think he could hit those kind of things. He can do Blue, no issue. True. Blue balls? What? Mind you, then again, that song goes up as well, doesn't it? It's a new life. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to hit those notes. As long as he keeps it low. His octave range is like, limit it to there. If there's a song that's like there, but consistent, that'll be good for him, I feel. You mentioned someone else. Who else did you say? It was Trash Taste, Affable, and someone else. Obviously, Mouse is fucking amazing. Like, she made everyone tear up when she sang My Way. She was fucking beautiful. Van Gang. Ian does a good Karma Chameleon. That's his go-to. If you've not seen... it's a very, very old video on Chris's channel. There is a song, there is a segment of Ian singing Karma, 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 Chameleon. There is a segment. Pete, I don't think I've ever heard Pete sing. I've heard him rap. Does he sing? I don't think I've ever heard Pete sing. Like, sing. He might do like a little phrase every now and then, but I don't think I've ever heard him sing. Uncle Ian also sang Minority by Green Day. Really? There should be a channel with all the Van Gang songs and animated videos. There should be. I agree. I felt like Van Gang can do a song together with some band. We need instruments for that, and I don't think they want to play. I can't do the guitar, keyboard, and fucking sing. Come on. Mushu, please. You're killing me here. He also sings on stream a little bit. Does he really? I don't remember him singing on stream. What's the song you wished you'd written? For Pete's sake, Careless Whisper, because he fucking loves playing that song. Honestly, are we talking about incentive for money or actual heartfelt? Because if we're talking money, we're looking at, I don't know, fucking Star Wars or something. But if it's heartfelt, oh, that's a fucking hard one. I have to think about that without the music playing. I mean, your song, Bohemian Rhapsody. That's probably one. Bohemian Rhapsody is the song that got me into wanting to be a songwriter, because I was like, how the fuck did one man compose and write this? Freddie was just a fucking legend at that. Alternatively, Your Song by Elton John, which was his debut. A lot of people don't know that. That was his debut single. There's something so simplistically beautiful about that song. It doesn't actually go that hard in terms of key changes or anything, but it's just so refreshingly sweet. You know, the way he just writes, like, it's a simple song, but it's about you, and I want you to know that. I just thought that's very, very cute. But yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody is fucking good. Jeff Buckley, check him out. As if he's talking to me as I don't know fucking Jeff Buckley. Hello? Fucking love Jeff Buckley. Unfortunately, he died away way too soon. Obviously, everyone mostly knows Jeff Buckley from Hallelujah. But he had another good song that I used to love. What was that other song? Let me look. Good old Buckley. Jeff Buckley. It's not Grace. What's the one with wine? Lilac Wine. I used to fucking love Lilac Wine. That's a great song by Jeff Buckley. Highly recommend it. Pete did sing a song about looking for a bathroom at Lawson's because he had to pee so bad his legs hurt. Okay. Let's take a venture. We're talking, this is the Cyclophone, right? I'm down to look for this. I'm down to look for this. I've never had lilac wine. What is lilac wine, by the way? I know red wine. Emotional Pete song, let's go. Yay! Cyclothon 4. What day was this? Problem is, there's been so many cyclothons now that it's a bit hard to find the fucking thing. I know it was for Chris's birthday. Sea Dog VODs. It's from his Be Right Back screen, so it's not from the Cyclothon. Oh, good for him doing a montage on Be Right Backs. He keeps telling me, bless him, he's always like, oh, you're a Be Right Back, so good, Paul. I'm like, thanks, man. That's very kind of you to say. And I'm always like, you could do, like, some of the best clips in the world are from Pete, so when I hear him say that, I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, yours is the best, man. I'm like, shut the fuck up. It was from a walk and talk over a year ago. What the fuck? I'm not going to find that then. Premiere, hang on. Premiere 2, toilet song. Nope, not coming up. I hoped it would. Original music of the Skibbity Toilet meme. I tried walking across Tokyo in a day. Why? Hang on. Why is it when I put Premiere 2 toilet song, it comes up with a video with Chris? What is YouTube trying to say here? Huh? I'm not... Look. You know what? I'm going to prove this. Look. Premiere 2 toilet song. I'm not logged in. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, we're not doing that. I'm not logged in. So there's no algorithm here. He's there. Why is Chris a toilet song? Good video to watch on the toilet. Oh, it's his newest upload. That would make sense, right. Fax 69. Okay, interesting number. Tourists don't know this. I wonder what it is. You'll have to find out yourselves, guys. Don't forget to check out Premiere 2. Not yet. Stay. Don't leave. Please. Stay a little longer. You can watch it after. Not the Parappa song. Oh, do you mean that? Oh, I know that one then. Okay, I know that one. If you're talking about the toilet song that he does for his Be Right Back, that was on his subathon. Oh my god, seriously? Danny, Mint, Swanton, Cyclethon. Time them out, 10 minutes, bye-bye. You want to leave? Time them out, get rid of them. It's to the tune of Natural Playboy. Toilet? I don't think so. That's just going to the toilet. Yeah, I know the toilet song. Okay, so I know the toilet song from Parappa the Rapper. In fact, I don't think it gets copyright claimed. If it does, then fucking rip VOD. This is the Parappa the Rapper toilet. This is the song he's playing. This fucking song is so weird. It's right here.
I need to go just as bad as you. What I had this morning, I don't even wanna say to you. Kick, punch, tongue, and chop the floor. Kick, punch.
Why are you headbanging to this?
I will fall to the floor. Or I will fall to the floor. Kick, punch, tongue, and chop the door. Kick, punch, turn and chop the door.
Can you imagine if he actually did that? Kicked and punched and chopped the door down. Is that a pickle? And is he beating up people to get to the toilet? I've never understood the point of this in the game. Is the point that he's trying to make people so pissed off that they leave?
No way. I've been sitting in my car, yes, now for days. Did you check the toilets on the right?
Oh.
Did you check the toilets on the right? Did you check the toilets on the left? Did you check the toilets on the left? Did you check the toilets on the right? Did you check the toilets on the right? Did you check?
Oh, by the way, I looked in Village Vanguard the other day, and unfortunately the teddy bear for Parappa the Rapper is no longer there. There was a giant teddy bear about this big of Parappa the Rapper, and I was waiting. I was going to buy it for Pete's birthday, but sadly, they don't have it anymore. They do have the hoodie still, though. There's an orange hoodie you can get in there.
Okay, you win.
Ribbit, I can't hold it. Last toilet with me, have me already sold it. In the rain or
Is he maybe Jamaican? This is a Jamaican chameleon.
In the rain or in the snow, you got the funky flow, but now you really gotta go.
All right. Next time we do karaoke with Pete, he has to sing this song. If my friend's karaoke bar does not have this song, I'm deducting points.
The toilet over there. So give up, I got no time to spare.
In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow.
Yeah. If you don't know, this is a rhythm game, yeah.
I really got to go.
In the rain or in the snow, you got the funky flow, but now you really gotta go.
The toilet over there will bring you.
I know the toilet song everyone's talking about. It's a clip in his Spirit back stream where he was doing an IRL stream, and you probably find it on one of his VODs. Is it not this then? So it's not this. There's another song? No way. There can't be another one. No fucking way. There's a how many toilet songs exist? The toilet song. Oh, I suppose for kids there's loads, right? Yeah. Like, for kids there would be loads, right? The toilet song by The Wiggles. That kind of makes sense. And what a surprise, the Skibbity Skibbity bum bum boop boop. Skibbity bum bum hoy. I know that one. The correct answer is too much. Right. There's not enough of these. I need more of those. The Wiggles had certified bangers, not gonna lie, of course. Said by DJ. So I'm inclined to agree. Because as a DJ, you would know exactly what a good song would be, right? Alright, chat. I need a check here. I need to learn something. Who are in my chat? I need to find something out. Wales or Ireland? Don't lie to me now. Wales doesn't have a dragon. That's how it's gonna win. You think? Is it even possible? Oh my god, what the fuck? That's... Hang on. Fuck off! I'm Irish, you bastards! Oh no! Oh no! There's been a glitch. Oh shit, that's a shame. Oh no! What happened? Oh no! Oh, let's run it back. Let's run it again. My bad. No, it was a glitch. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a glitch. Let's try that again. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Technology, right? Oh, can be terrible at times. I'm never gonna win. Really? Patel, do the thing. No! Where's Patel? Patel, I need you! Where are you? Where's my mod? Do the thing, Patel! Let's go! Come on! Patel versus the world! It's Patel versus... Let's go, 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 go! That's why Patel's the GOAT. You ain't beating fucking Patel. Right on, right here, fucking sunshine. He may have been a bit late, but he came just in time. That was
very stupid.
It wasn't very stupid. You're stupid for thinking you can beat Ireland. All right, let's do something more important. No, I said 2. What? Ah, that's better. There we go. This is actually quite controversial. Are you a dog person or a cat person? Brother. Ugh. How do we feel?
Sausages.
By the way, not gonna lie, where I was filming the other day, there was a dog on set, and it was fucking adorable. It kept coming up to me and wanted to sit between my legs. It was so cute. Like this big. But if there was a cat, it would have been game over as well. I like both. I'm happy with this result being right here. Dog just won, but I'm happy with that. I don't mind it being there. You know what? I'm happy with that being neutral. I think that was fair. I think that was very, very fair. I think we are neutral. Just voting for the underdog. Admittedly, I need to change the cat's picture. I feel like the dog looks too cute. The dog's got those puppy dog eyes that are like, aww. Whereas the cat's like, that's about to jump on me and ruin my skin. So I think it's not. What about Cars versus Cake? I can't remember what number that is. But we all know that we're on Twitch. So I think we know which one's going to win. Is it number 3? Let's see. Oh, shit. I'm this team. This is me. I'm this team. Is it time for the boning? You must bone on it. That sounds even worse than bounce. Ooh, no, don't say that. No connection? What? Oh, that's IRL hosting. That's different. Oh, look at the boneless winning. But with the boneless, got more flavour. Give me more protein. More. What one, Piggy? That's why I love my viewers. You guys are so awesome. We're going to keep going until we can find Connor. We need to keep going. Is it this one? Is it 4? Oh, did I start too early? Start 4. Was that the... Didn't we just do this one? Hang on. No. Go away. What? The pictures were different. Start 4. More... It said more meat, but then you saw cake. So I was like, huh? Oh my god, and that won't play. Shit. Did I break my own voting system? The votes aren't rigged. Honest, I promise. They're not rigged. What? Hang on. There we go. I mean, we know what's going to win. This guy's on Twitch. This guy's not. That's not fair. Affable. Affable. Welsh. They're not rigged. Stop it. Oh my god, are you really going to vote for Chris? Really? This guy? This dancer right here? You know what? I should change this. Alright, okay. I like the fact they're trying to be neutral. I like that, I like that, I like that. Okay. Now, I want to do another vote with this same game. Congratulations to Connor. I want to do another game. Same thing. We're voting for who has the best dance out of those two pictures. Which dance do you prefer? Okay? So it's cake or calves, but you're voting for the dance. Keep that in mind. And you can vote more than once, by the way. It's like Eurovision. You can vote 20 times each.
3, 2,
Go for it.
1.
Traitor? Who's a traitor? If you're a VIP, you can spam too? Really? Which dance do you prefer? Think about it. Which one's the better dance? I mean, honestly, your legs or arms, really. Ah, okay. Everybody loves Monkey Man. I get it. I get it. Honestly, I get it. I get it. That was a funny shoot, by the way. Did I ever do a review of this shoot? I can't remember if I ever did a review on that. I have to look into that. And we got one more. Last voting system. Oh! Tea or coffee? Ooh.
3,
I think tea normally wins, right?
2, 1.
I haven't? Oh, okay. I'll have a look at my list of things I've done BTS on. Because that was a funny shoot. T just barely won that. I'm surprised. I thought T normally goes down pretty hard. Let me look at what the video that was then. Hang on. Congratulations to the tea lovers. I feel that tea has way more options than coffee in terms of flavor. Am I wrong? By all means, call me out if I'm wrong. I feel like tea does. I found the part of Pete singing the song. It's from the old Pete's Night Walks called Night Walk with 106.9 Forehead FM, game music and more. Okay, 1 second. Let me just, I can't believe you found that. That's hilarious. I'll put that into YouTube and see if I can find it. Just 2 years ago and you remember it. Fucking hell. 426. Okay, that's copyright music though, right? Yeah, that's International Playboy. He's singing International Playboy. La 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 la. Yeah, that's gonna be copyright struck. I'm not gonna play that. Let me look up this Connor video, see if I can find it for you. Connor Sea-Dog VA. I haven't done a BTS in a while, right? On how we film things. I mean, let's see if I can remember it. Let's have a look. What video would this be? Was it before Lolita? I think it was, right? Oh, the cat bar. She was lovely, that lady. I forgot about that. Is it on his Sea-Dog VA? Why can I not find this? I can't find it on his main channel. Did I do one on the host bar? You appreciate this stream so much. That's very kind. Thank you so much, Girl Geek. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sweet corn. What? What was the one with the shoga? It was such a weird shoot. It's with Cahill though. Oh, was it the cosplay bar? So I'm just scrolling through to see if I can find it for you guys. No. Sausage Man? What about Sausage Man? He tried making his own suit, remember that. It wasn't the $1,000 explosion one. Oh, it was! Have I never shown? Oh! Oh, shit! No, I remember this one now. No, I remember this one. This is the one where I was upset with the color grading of the video and I did a drunken stream. I remember this. I did a sort of angry rant stream that got Thanos'd, where I was trying to educate people on how to properly grade footage of a video because I didn't like the way his editors graded the footage. I remember this. Because they didn't put any fucking LUT on the fucking footage. Let me see if I have. And I felt bad because I knew that Connor made a lot of money on it. Sorry, he spent a lot of money on it. Freudian slip there. No, he spent a lot of money on this shoot. A lot of money. Hiring out the place to rent. So, like, for me, it was like, God damn, he didn't get his money's worth. Okay, so let's react to this. This was a fun shoot.
Listen to the countdown.
The countdown? Wait, what's happening? Oh, Christ! What the f is this? Okay, I hope you're not a regular here. Jesus Christ!
This was annoyingly one of the most hottest days of the year when we filmed this. I got sunburnt to high fuck.
Well, this is Mount Iwafune, an iconic location in Japanese pop culture, seen in many TV shows, most notably Kamen Rider and Super Sentai.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to look at footage and grade it, I'm pretty sure they didn't put a lot on this.
The big production companies, because for a price you can come here yourself and
that wasn't me.
Your very own explosion. And that's exactly what we.
And this is Ryotaro does this as well, by the way.
Kaho decided to get me this.
We're gonna wear them and relive the tokusatsu.
I think I've still got footage that Kaho, because Kaho missed her phone, so she had to use my phone to actually grade it. I remember that.
I've never watched anything Kamen Rider tokusatsu.
And after changing into my super suit, I was ready for the explosion.
You gotta zip me up, Kaho. Maybe the explosion will burn this off of me.
But I had no time to enjoy my new outfit as it was time for the next explosion. The first explosion used napalm, making a giant orange cloud.
The way we filmed this is I had to be close because I needed to get the actual reaction of it, but I also had a camera like super far away, zoomed in at 200 millimeters, because the actual explosions, although it looks like a lot here, the actual initial explosions are very small. And for anyone that knows me knows, in order to make the background look bigger, you need to zoom in. So you need to be further away so you can capture all of that and sort of like sandwich the background and make it bigger. So in order to make this shot look better, I had to have a camera on the floor very far away at 200 millimeters at least, if not probably more. I punched in more in order to make it look bigger than what it actually was. Not that it wasn't big, but to make it even bigger. And right behind this shot, you can see a cheeky little bit of a scene here, and I'll show you after. That's my version of the scene that will play eventually.
Easy. Holy.
What
are you saying?
You haven't done a Kaho video in a while, huh?
Oh my god. That was not as scary as the other one. The other one was definitely much lighter.
I hope you're doing well.
Look at that.
Napalm, yeah.
But he hit the vape too hard.
The next one, however, was a concrete explosion. But of course, I had to do YouTuber things.
Me and Kaho need to pose for a thumbnail for this video. So
hot.
But it is like 40 degrees right now.
Yeah, it was really hot that day.
Oh, yeah, well, you look cool. I look like this. So, needless to say, if you want to do this, do it in the winter. I got enough fall over.
Here?
This camera.
Sure, this video is pretty great, but you know what's even better? Boxu. I know if you're watching this video, you want to...
It doesn't work with Boxu anymore, I don't think, so let's skip that. He doesn't need that free ad anymore.
It's fine. Thank you, the box. Oh, that's so hot! What the Oh my god, that's so hot!
That was the crazy thing as well. I'm sorry, Audrey, I'm sorry. We skipped it.
It feels like your entire back just gets cooked for a brief moment.
Oh, the Ranger have to...
It was also really fucking hard. So when I graded the shot that I'll show you after, that initial blast from the flame makes everything too bright. So when you're grading it, you have to adjust the grade in real time. You have to lower it and then bring it back up, because otherwise everything gets blown out. That was quite interesting.
Oh my god, I need some water.
But shortly after that, it was time for a fan meetup. But we still had a few more explosions left, and I wanted to recreate...
Oh yeah, I forgot we shot this scene.
That I made up on the spot.
He just fucking beats him up. He's in the background, already passed out. This guy was really good at acting, to be fair. He's one of the staff there. And then suddenly she's in trouble. What? What is going on?
And I hope you enjoyed that terrible budget Power Rangers skit. We had one more explosion.
That shot looks so cool, though. I'm so glad I made it. I mean, because we remade the thumbnail. I had to make that for him. It looks so much better. Alright. Now that I'm a bit more sober, this scene. Alright? I want you to watch this and remember it, okay?
Power Rangers skit. We had one more explosion left, so we thought, why not do a dumb little scene?
I'm alive! I'm a real boy! Oh. I'm dying. I'm gonna run to our AC-filled car, because that's all explosive.
AC filled car. We did have that.
But hey,
The only issue I had there was that Connor started laughing too soon, God bless him. Now, this is what I did. They ended up like blowing off on Twitter. Same scene, same footage. That's literally one angle. I didn't even use two angles.
I'm a real boy. Oh.
I'm like, bro, I didn't even put a fucking filter on it, for fuck's sake. It's like, you need color, and it's just like, I filmed it in 60p to make it, well, I actually filmed this scene in 120 to slow it down even more. And they just kept it the same speed. I'm like, bro, come on, let that flame burn a little brighter, a little longer. And then if you hear there, I added what a lot of people don't know is for Hollywood, usually to make a flame or an explosion sound more impactful, they add a tiger sound or a lion roaring. So if you listen, you hear that little roar when the orange hits. That's how they do that. It just gives it more of a, because it's so bassy and aggressive, it's got that feel to it. But yeah, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You can fucking. And then I watched this. Look at it. Where's the color, bro? Look at it. I was so disappointed. I felt so sad.
But hey, car, because boy.
They even slowed it down in the repeat. Oh man, that hurt. That hurt. I felt bad for Connor.
I'm dying. I'm gonna run to ice.
Look what
because
fucking right I did, the towel. Look what they did to my boy. Save the dream.
Oh, explosion's done. It's like 40 degrees. But hey, maybe it looked good on camera. I don't know. We'll find out.
It did.
It's been the explosion experience.
And it looked even better on social media because they shared my version.
And the next location on today's journey is the
Not gonna lie, this place was fucking weird.
Ginger Museum, and I was just as confused as you are. This is indeed a museum dedicated to ginger, the root vegetable.
The owner of this place, he's a character.
Trust me, it's weird, and it didn't take long for stuff to get a little bizarre.
What is that? Why does it look like that?
Why does it look like that?
Pink and very phallic.
I've never been turned on.
Very phallic? Did she just say very phallic?
Have a look at this museum.
Why not?
What the fuck? Jesus. What is that? What is that?
Jesus Christ.
Right away, we were hit with a musical act, where the outfits were questionable.
This is by far one of the
Oh, yeah, we will drop frames because I'm uploading footage from today. Totally sorry, I don't know if it wasn't mentioned before, but I'm literally uploading footage that I filmed today for a client. So if I am dropping frames, I do apologize. It's my internet having to upload footage like this to another client while also streaming. So sorry. Yeah, that's why.
walked in on.
Yeah, when we walked in, this was going on, by the way, in front of kids. The guy was just like showing it all.
I don't know what I watched. I don't know what it was supposed to be.
Neither did I. Did you just say flaunting his ginger? Fucking hell, Dapper. Oh, that's the owner there. This guy here.
Walked in during a performance, and this is probably the busiest place in all of Japan, right?
There was like full 2 rows of kids just sitting there looking at him, fucking dangling his fucking Johnson. It's like, what are you doing? It was weird.
But there's a huge amount to look at in this museum, so
And it's
I
all
guess.
free. You can just take a look at it free. No entrance fee.
Yeah, let's just have a look. What is this room? Who?
I know that girl. It's whoa.
You can just take a look at it free. No entrance fee.
Yeah, let's just have a look.
I know her.
Who?
Isn't that's the food fighter, right? Yeah, I think that's the food fighter. She's quite famous in Japan. She was on Joey's sushi video. I think that's her.
Wait, who is her? What is she doing?
It is legitimately just an entire room dedicated to a mukbang.
Yeah, that's her. Mukbang, yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, she's quite famous.
And there's like a drum kit, new ginger music.
So this would have been filmed before that video with Joey.
The eye is a ginger and it looks like a penis. Listen.
Yeah, penises be looking like gingers.
The museum is great because they make you think about stuff to do.
Blow me nose.
This doesn't invoke thoughts of ginger. That crunching is driving me insane.
There is ginger mascot over there too.
Okay, well let's keep going through the museum next. I feel like I've seen that everything the mukbang ginger room has to offer.
Thank you.
That is the coolest shikashi I've ever seen in my life as well. This entire wall is...
God damn. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
As well. This entire wall is all famous...
I don't think I've ever seen... So these are like cards that... It's quite popular if you're famous and you go to a restaurant, they have this like white plaque cards. But I don't think I've ever seen cards this detailed. Look at this. Look at the detail on these. They're so clean. Maybe not that one. So there's quite a lot of oh, that's quite plain. Artistic people that come here then, or went there. 2023.
There's a whole nother section over there.
This is back before Connor got drip when he was wearing his shirt
It's
still.
like a game where you have to dodge the spiky things and get the ginger, and they're using.
I miss making videos like this with Connor. We haven't done videos like this for a while.
And
I need to do some more of these. I need to tell him.
And it was time for me to show them all up.
Oh my god! Oh
These were always fun, these shoots.
Go, Connor, go!
I don't know if I've done a BTS on the first ever shoot I did with him either. I need to look into that. It was the ice fishing shoot.
Oh, mushrooms? Okay, I don't know.
No.
Oh, huge. Okay, I'm just...
The first shoot I think was the haunted house, but the ice fishing came out first, I think.
This is so stupid.
All right, how many have you got?
That was a workout.
Damn, you got all the dicks. I mean, ginger.
Well, I did watch Baki recently. Everyone's lining up to take pictures with their idol, the ginger mascot. We gotta get a picture.
It's cute though. The mascot is cute, not gonna lie.
In case you ever wanted to make a shrine.
It doesn't look like a penis.
This is how you make one. This is the guide. Please use this as reference for your own ginger shrines at home.
And because our turn was shortly coming up to pose with the mascot, Carl wanted to get us some glow sticks of sorts.
Oh, clever with the old censorship.
This is so
The
cute.
ginger guy's very cute. He is, right?
Like a fear and hunger.
That's a Shika Knocker, right? Shika Knocker Knocker?
I can't figure out if this is supposed to be a museum for kids or not, because everything's so phallic.
And the singer they just had was really...
There you go. And he was gyrating in front of him, by the way.
Family friendly, right?
He was wearing an outfit that I wouldn't, you wouldn't want your kids being around.
And needless to say, it was an interesting experience.
Him and the Saitama mascot.
And in the museum, there are a bunch
You've still seen worse?
actions from slowpokes to penguins sitting
I
atop
was surprised.
ginger that looks very questionable, a pink Vespa, some musical bell.
We filmed a lot.
That we were greeted by a colossal ginger.
Wow, that's very...
That was a good edit. That was a good edit.
Yes.
This was weird. Oh shit, I remember this. So let's see if they show it.
Don't stand on it. How dumb will this be out of 10?
She should learn a guitar. Suits her.
Ah yes, my stage made of dildos.
VTuber character. Connor.
Is that a ginger V?
Oh my god. The awkwardness is so fun.
You could be inside of a giant ginger. Wow.
This is where Kaho finds all these things though, by the way. She's the one that finds these crazy places.
Hey, Connor being ginger.
I am a giant ginger. Welcome to the Ginger High Council.
Yeah, we ended up going underneath it. But there's another room after this.
This is very acoustic and this is, I don't know, very profound.
Profound. Such a deep experience.
There was one incident, I don't know if it's shown here, that like we went into another room and then we came back into this room and then the lights just turned off and it was pitch black without any warning.
Somehow.
What the f is that?
Ginger card time. Morning is here.
What the fuck?
Morning glory, more.
I don't remember that.
Look at that. Hannibal Lecter's curtains. We found them. Wow, how were they
It
doing?
looked like
What does
intestines.
Ginger's room look like? I'm sure it won't be cursed or horrific at all.
Oh, mother.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's right, there's a bed with what clearly is what it is. I'm just saying.
This
Yo! Oh, Luke! Welcome in, everyone. How's everyone doing? Colonel Sanders sent us to you. Hey, I'm down for some chicken. Sign me up, mate. How you been, bruv? Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen Luke in fucking ages. We need to hang out soon, man. Luke and the Reds, welcome in. We are just looking at ginger. It's not anything but ginger. Don't get weird ideas in your heads. But welcome in. Hope you had a good stream though, guys.
Just sleeping over there.
For those of you that don't know, my name is Paul. I'm a cameraman in Japan. I film for some awesome people like Connor. I helped film this. Yes, that's not my crown and glory shot, but I did film that. I'll let you decide what you think that looks like. But it was one of my pieces. I did frame that. Yeah. Pure cinema. Pure something, that's for sure. I'd say more horror. I was going for a horror arc. Horror arc there. But yeah, welcome in.
This is what I see in my nightmares.
The year is zooming, man. The year is zooming. I wish my Visa was fucking zooming to me faster, though. I'd like that security in my fucking pocket.
It's like they did it on purpose.
They fucking did. Look, they even put a fucking hat on it with a different color.
Doing this on purpose.
They haven't circumcised it.
Yeah, they didn't really. They circumcised the gingers here. Wow, that's so... I thought they didn't do that in Japan, but I guess they circumcised, huh?
Oh, don't touch it like that, Connor.
Why are we here?
This is such a photogenic spot.
Following whatever that was, a light show started.
Right, so it's not in the footage, but we literally walked out of that room, which is just there, and immediately as we walked out, these lights just went boom. We were like, what the fuck is going on?
Colossal
and then a massive fucking light show started up.
Song telling you to eat ginger, and it was extremely long. But the lights were cool. Moving on after that, we saw what seemed to
be went on for about 10 minutes.
Extremely accurate ginger model.
See, this doesn't look like dicks. Why are we making it look like dicks? I didn't know they grew like this.
Yeah.
You always should get like this ugly part when you buy it.
But no museum would be complete without the history of merch.
It's a museum of pink. So, Kaho, you love this place. So
Yeah,
yeah, if you like pink, you'd like here. I'm surprised we didn't bring Mouse here, to be honest with you. She loves pink.
About this, and he just likes pink, and anything pink belongs in the museum. I envy that man.
It is a cute mascot, though. I'm not gonna lie. It is a very cute mascot.
Inspired things, and weirdly, there's just Madoka Magica. I don't know what that's doing here.
What's Madoka Magica? What's Madoka Magica? Can someone explain that to me?
Yes, in ginger inspired.
What are the benefits of ginger? We'll look it up after this video. But I know they're very, very good. Something to do with blood.
WrestleMania in the other room. What the fuck is going on?
And I won't lie, I was starting to be worn down by this museum, and so we finally decided to investigate what that noise was.
So the kids have to smack the pink llamas as they appear on the wall, and so that's why we're hearing...
Ginger cools the blood, great in summer. Isn't that the same with eel? I've been eating eel lately, and apparently that's good for summer in Japan. It's also an aphrodisiac. Fun fact.
Get the rage out. Get that rage out. Of course, a shrine made of ginger, because why wouldn't you? Typically, obviously, in shrines, you can write a wish, hang it up, and it might come true. And you can do that here, of course you can, for the small price of 100.
I have one of these things that she's wearing here. I have one of these. They last like 30 minutes. They're so bad.
Come true. But you can also go and...
I prefer, as we spoke about earlier, give me a towel, I'll put it under a tap. I can always refill it at a tap and then just keep nice and cool that way.
Of ginger, which we are going to do.
Thoughts on jelly deal? Never had it. I only just got into eel recently on the trip to Hokkaido.
Which looks another...
Let's pray to our...
Part of my New Year's resolutions to be better with fish.
We stumbled across this wall that detailed all...
Madoka is a magical girl anime that got dark fast.
Simply go up to this
Say no more, Fang. I probably don't need to know more than that.
Busiest cafe in Japan, and there's a loud-ass concert happening.
That was fucking busy, I remember that.
So weird.
But it's only busy when the music's on, though.
The Ginger Museum and having a cafe built into it, the food is quality and just in time because Kaho has just arrived. Wow, that smells pretty good.
We ordered the ginger wrapped in pork with a side of fried chicken, rice, and salad with various...
There was a lot of ginger.
Involving ginger in some way. So it was time to try the ginger wrapped in pork.
Wow.
Blood coolers include ginger, seafood in general, and chili. Chili? What the fuck? Chili cools the blood? Really?
Jesus Christ.
But thank God there was fried chicken to save the day.
Hang on a minute. Madoka gets dark really, really fast. Is this faster than what's that fucking show with the elves and the orcs and the young people that gets dark from part 1? I think anyone who knows anime knows what I'm talking about. They're in a tunnel and the elves start trying to do stuff to the girls, and then the guy has to come in who's like a monster hunter and takes them out. Goblin Slayer, that's what. Not Made in Abyss. I've seen clips from that, and that looked a bit fucking no. Wasn't a fan of those clips. Goblin Slayer is what I was thinking of.
Look, this color. The chicken is.
Mind you, I've seen fucking Legend of the Overfiend, so it's not like I haven't seen it before. And you young kids in chat, you probably don't even know what that is. Legend of the Overfiend?
Brother.
Urutsukidoji. Do you know that? Urutsukidoji? Do you know that? Probably not, right? Anime was peak. It was so good. But the scenes in that, you had a monster taking out buildings with its ginger. That's what we will call them from now on.
It's good.
But it was Kaho's turn to try it.
Hence, it's like that. I don't know if that's a very unique situation that most of you might not have been in. That's what it tastes like. So we managed to get a booth, so we swapped there. And I got some real ginger ale this time, because yours is just a ginger...
Legend of the Overfiend wet. Shut up, Taylor.
Oh, so good.
What's your verdict?
This one's way better.
Oh,
yeah, try this one, try this one.
Oh, this is
Like
more mild.
Yeah, like the ginger flavor is,
so strong.
I think, nicer. So this
I do like ginger, though, to be fair. I used to have ginger on my chicken all the time.
ginger soft serve.
I know it is good for you.
I got a spoon for you too, so you can try it if you want. But let me give this a shot.
This is interesting.
Shortly after that,
No, ginger's alright.
our table and asked us to sign an autograph, which I...
A wild Audrey appears. Audrey's been here the whole time, bro.
Terrible drawing. But luckily for them, Kaho's was great. And I'm sure many of you...
This guy was so funny, though, the owner.
Bizarre place. So did I. And luckily enough for us...
He was very, very sweet.
CEO himself.
There's a lot of questions that I have for you. So wait, this company is from your family? You're been part of this company for a while, is that right? So what made you want to open a ginger museum? I think to a lot of Westerners, the idea would be
His hair blends in with the background.
元は父が持ってた美術館、要するにその岩下家が持っていた美術品を展示するミュージアムだったんだけど。
Oh, I was using the old school microphones and I just realized we were using like lab mics. That probably was a Zoom F2 in his pocket. So I didn't use the wireless mics then.
その作ったかというとね。
How old was this? 1 year ago.
生姜っていうのはとても愛されている商品なんですよ。それで。
This was another interesting thing for those that are interested. The Junk Food Japan subtitles was always a matter of contest, how big they had to be for people to read. We always had someone in comments saying, make them bigger, make them bigger, make them bigger. So I never wanted my subtitles to be more than one line, because I feel that once it's 2 lines, it makes it harder to read. But I feel like they've made a good compromise here. But it's the whole like people that watch on a phone versus people that watch on a monitor versus people that watch on a TV. It's always hard to please everyone.
で彼らに何か恩返ししなくちゃってことで楽しんでいただける場所を作ろうっていうふうに考えて作ったものです。
Gilligan's Island.
Come. I heard about a ginger museum and I thought, wow, that's so interesting, but I can't imagine it would be as crazy as this. This is kind of a bit wacky. Why did you go for more of a wacky?
Similar to what we use in theatre as personal mics. Yeah. I mean, I did love the Zoom F2s, but to be honest with you, everyone likes clip-on mics now. They don't like the wire. Everyone likes wireless, so it's just easier to use the ones that are wireless to connect things. Super simple.
ジャパニーズフードでそれのそういうもので食べ方が決まってて伝統的な食べ方だからご飯と味噌汁と
That wasn't you, Gogh. There was a bunch of people, don't worry. But you was right to say it though, that's fine.
壁を取り払って漬物ってことだけでなく
There's a way to manipulate YouTube into subtitles. Oh no, we know that. But YouTube gets subtitles wrong a lot, and that's actually a big issue. Cheeky fun fact. It's actually a big issue for YouTube when you live in a foreign country. YouTube automatically changes YouTube titles depending on what country you're based in. And this is a struggle that even Nick has to this day, where it will make sense to someone reading it in English, but if you look at his channel and you're Japanese, they automatically translate things from English to Japanese, and it fucks up the meaning a lot, like a lot. And sometimes he has, because obviously Nick has a large following in Japan from his history as a K1 fighter. So when his fans want to watch him, they're like, what the fuck is that title? It doesn't make sense. He's asked me, and I've researched it, there's no way to turn it off. You can't make YouTube turn off forcing itself to make titles based on the language of the country the person's viewing it in. It just automatically does it, which is very annoying. Hopefully someday YouTube can fix that, but yeah. Back to the shoga, the pickle. No, it's not possible, Ard.
あり、何でも許してもらえるような、そういう空間にしようって思った。だから自由、フリーダムな感じ。
It's freedom.
Yeah, everything is very interesting shaped, I would say. Is there any crazy ideas that you want to implement that you haven't been able to yet in the museum?
とりわけ、他の会社とのコラボレーション、そういうのは、まあ常になんかまだ世に出してないのが。
You lost all your visual activity, Kohei? I'm sorry to hear that, Kohei. Hope you're doing okay now.
3つ出せば3つまた新しいの出てくるぐらいの、ずっとある、それぐらい。そんな感じ。これもそうだね。これ。
That young to get there, that was so horrible. Sorry to hear that.
これもジングルの歌になってるんですか？
これ。
おー、すごい。That's a jingle.
The man can shred. He can indeed.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty good, to be fair. His finger placement's on point.
It gets weirder because we were asked to perform on.
I'm sure that with AI it will get better, Danny, yeah.
We agreed.
今回、イワシカちゃんと一緒に踊れるということで、私実はちょこちょこ
I remember
やったり
this.
とかしてるんですが、その一曲を。
So, that gif of Connor dancing was something that I shared on my Twitter that wasn't put in the main video, but was on my Twitter. This is back when I put, like, I feel like I don't do it anymore, but I used to find scenes from videos that I shot and put them on Twitter for fun. I do them every now and then. But yeah, it's from this segment here where Kaho is singing one of her own original songs. I don't know if we got permission to use it in the video though.
一緒に踊りたいと思っております。皆さんもよかったら手拍子とかしてください。
Connor had no idea what was about to be played. So him dancing to this was purely feeling.
では、イワシカちゃん来てください。
And luckily for us, we wouldn't be doing it.
We got the mascot!
はい。あ、オッケー。
That is the raid alert. Yes, Jab. Yeah, that's the raid alert.
Weird. Why am I here?
It is a cute mascot though, come on. Yeah. The actual music got copyrighted, so I'll just put this on. There you go. Pipe train with Connor. Whoop whoop. I think it's obviously it's not Kaho, it's because it's been put into a system where when you put music in something like TuneCore, you can say if it goes on YouTube, please copyright, check it, and that's why they did that. That was a whole song that I filmed him for though.
I need to not be in here anymore. I'm sure what it is.
And luckily, we were able to escape.
After that big song and dance, literally, it's time for our last activity of this trip to Tochigi. What are we doing?
Another museum. But it's not as crazy.
No dicks?
No more dicks, no more dicks. Just some mecha.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at the Gundam. It's Bandai Museum.
There's a huge
I
Gundam in
know.
there. Or as the BBC likes to call it, a transformer.
I made a massive mistake here.
Without further ado,
I remember this.
All right, well that is one giant Gundam. They've decapitated him actually though. Only his torso, sadly, his legs got lost in shipping.
You'll note one thing I will point out. You'll notice that happens a lot with Connor is he's very like he doesn't look at the lens. He looks at me. Case in point, if you watch this here, if you look,
they've decapitated him actually though.
so he's not looking at the lens. He's looking at me behind the lens. because I think he's used to that human interaction of just talking. It's still something, even after all these years, that happens.
Also, sadly, like...
I mean, I'm fine with it, and then he realizes, oh, there's the lens, there's the audience.
And yes,
I mean, you kind of prefer it. I don't mind it either, but the thing is, I don't have a mic on me, so I'm never really sure how one should react in that situation. Should I be talking, but there's no point because you won't hear me, and I'm sure whatever I have to say is not going to add any value to it because Connor takes me too seriously, as I say. So whenever I say something, he's like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know. I could say something really, really stupid and dumb, but he'll take me seriously every time. So that's why that's another reason why I just don't say anything. Because God bless him, he takes me very seriously. And that's very sweet. Because he knows that like my heart's in the right place. I'm trying to like, he's always concerned if I talk or if I say, even if I'm not saying something out loud to him, he's always concerned with what I'm saying because he feels that when I talk, it's regarding a tech issue or something. Yeah, which is really sweet. It's really sweet.
Trains and planes and other miscellaneous things. And right away you're hit with some beautiful structures. But of course, my eye was tempted.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of the film Big. This is fucking big right here.
That you could actually...
Tom Hanks, anyone?
Oh yes, my favorite game, Gypsy.
Bandai Museum?
My favorite game is Gypsy.
Get a tarot reader. That's so creepy. What the...
Looking at you.
Stop stroking the card. Give me a fashion.
Stop stroking the cards and give me one.
You're very dreamy and you...
That's what she said.
away from reality oftentimes. But you might find some hint from somewhere that unexpected.
Okay.
Don't think about laying down.
Zoltar, you know Ember, yeah! It's a great film. I'm surprised it's not been remade yet.
Lucky number 2 and 6.
Actually, hang on. Before we go any further, do you think, okay, first off, how many people in my chat know the film Big? And second of all, do you think that film could really be remade today? If you don't know that film, let me just put the plot in simple terms. A guy, if I remember correctly, he's a child, he gets bullied a lot in school, and he goes to one of those machines and he makes a wish. He says, I wish I was big. He wants to be bigger. And he wakes up and it turns him into an adult, but with the child's brain. And then he ends up going to work or something in a toy factory company. And because he's a kid, he's got a kid's brain. He's very good at knowing what kids love. And he ends up with a fucking woman. Like, how the fuck he manages to do this when those of us that are adults can't. He ends up with a very attractive woman. And they kiss. And it's like, isn't he like fucking 12? There's a little bit of like, whoa, this kid shouldn't be this close with the woman. I think, he goes to bed with her, doesn't he? I think he does. Kid Riz maybe. No, I remember it being a bit. You know, you can't think about it too much. You fucking have to, though. That's the problem. These days, you have to, because it's like you have to think of the realism in the non-realism. I mean, I don't. My point is, I don't think you could remake it today. I think as a film, people would question it too much. It's like it's a kid in a man's body that ends up making out with a woman who's not a kid, and it's like, yeah, it'd be a bit weird. I think. Call me crazy.
Lucky toy and model.
Oh yeah, lucky
Ship
toy that I have to buy.
Ship toy with satyr.
And there's no reason for that romance to be in the film either. It could literally be innocence. It could just be her loving his childlike nature. That's all it could be. It didn't need to be anything more than that. But obviously back in the day, you need a bit of romance to the film, so they turned it into something more.
Buy a ship toy.
No.
Should have known.
After that fortune, Caro found a palm reading machine which would give you your fortune based on your palm.
Oh, you're very dexterous. You're creative. If you talk to people, then it's gonna give you more luck.
After that was a grip test machine which would tell you your job based on the grip. I'm guessing they don't have YouTuber on there?
Oh my god. This looks intimidating. Let me try.
Romance needs to be shoehorned in, I guess, so.
Oh my god. That's so tough. I couldn't do any of it.
Needless to say, I failed, and Kaho also failed miserably.
She did pretty. Looks like she did better than him though.
The drinking bear machine.
What's the point? Wait.
At least she breaks it off when he goes back to being a boy. Well, yeah.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
He drank.
Actually, oh wow!
What the fuck is that? Is that a raccoon? Did we just pay $1 to watch a monkey or a fucking...
Where'd it go? It's gone. The
Wait.
water's gone. Well, that was worth the $1.
Infinite drink?
After
Yes,
that,
please.
I got distracted by a little piece of home. The model of a coal mine?
Where all joy comes from. Good old coal mine. This is crazy.
Reminds me of an area in Red Dead Redemption.
The level of animatronics going on is kind of insane.
And it didn't just end there, because there was vintage toys from everywhere all over the world. And
This was a pretty crazy museum, to be fair.
So many monkeys.
1950s Minecraft.
This crazy funky face. Yeah.
What happened to their face? Just paying salutes to an American hero, Teddy Roosevelt. Look at him, they got all his glory. His face is not at all. This bear has seen something.
Wow.
Holy.
That looks
Oh
like it
my
belongs to
God.
like Princess.
That face, that's quite scary.
there was also some
I don't know what that guy's doing behind him either.
vintage car toy, as well as some antique plane toys, which were just so cool.
I've never really been into.
Yeah, I mean, these kind of shots are very easy to make. It's just walk around, film it. Obviously, we have permission to film in here. That's something that Connor's very adamant about. Kaho helps set all of these locations up. She's very, very good at that. I'm sure you know. And obviously, we get permission to film in all these places. You normally wouldn't be able to walk around with a full frame camera and just film things.
Kind of cool.
But of course, the main attraction of this place is the Gundam Museum.
Next up is the Hobbycraft Museum, which is, as you all know, Gunpla. It's like, oh man, we ran.
Any Gundam fans? Can I just say, I was shocked by this recently, by the way. I was out the other day with Chris. He knows Gundam. He doesn't know Evangelion. I'm like, how do you not know Evangelion? Please tell me that everyone knows Evangelion in chat. That's different. I'm like, isn't that like, how can you know Gundam and not know Evangelion? Boomer, he's fucking younger than me. What's Evangelion? Shut the fuck up, Mint. You know what it is. Don't lie. Everyone fucking knows what Evangelion is, surely. I mean, Utada Hikaru fucking sang for it, for Christ's sake. I was surprised he didn't know Evangelion.
What should we do? I got an idea. All white. I love the ruined gun.
I don't care if you know the characters or plot, but you know it, right? You know of it. He didn't even know of it. Everyone knows the famous one with like the purple and the green, that outfit. Everyone knows that at least. But he was like, what's that? I'm like, how do you not know that?
I'm so sorry to all the Gundam fans, because I know nothing about Gundam, and I'm sure you're all kicking the air in jealousy right now. But luckily for me, I have a guide who knows everything.
Do you know like just the title and the series?
I know the names of some of the series.
Right.
Iron-Blooded Orphans.
That was like Yakuza Gundam.
Which?
This is what's cool about Kaho, is that you could say something. It's like Nabi. Like you could like. They're the perfect people to have when you go to an anime place, because you just say, what's going on here? Explain it. And they'll be like, oh, 10 minutes later. And you're like, oh, okay. They know all about it.
I know the names, but I've never watched them. It just seems so daunting to get into it.
Well, kind of it's about war. Somewhere like more.
I think when I filmed here, this is what, before I started like, because you can see this looks a little bit yellow to me, to my eye. This is when I was letting auto white balance take control of the wheel. These days, I know whenever you're indoors in Japan, white balance 2,600 and then go up from there. Because a lot of indoor lighting in Japan, you'll find jaundice mode, yeah. You'll find that a lot of white light bulbs in Japan are very, very yellow whenever you're indoors. That might be the same for everywhere. It just makes the indoors feel more warmer, I guess, like the candlelight kind of feeling. So you have to bump down the white balance to like 2,600. I've learned that since the year.
horse.
That's why this probably looks a little bit yellow. And you probably, like, that's good. You probably didn't even notice until I mentioned it. But
Kind of heavy. G Gundam was about
Daylight, well, we're looking at 5,000 to 5,500 for Daylight.
like
Right.
when they moved and Gundam moved, so it was kind of different. And Gundam Seed was more than you.
I have no idea what I'm filming here, by the way.
And they brought a lot of female.
I know that guy.
Each Gundam is so
But
different.
most of the other people, I have no fucking clue what I'm filming.
It's hard to believe that it wouldn't diversify. However, even though I can't appreciate the series,
You've got to respect Gundam for naming the new series GQX. Yeah.
watched it, I can certainly appreciate how beautiful all this collection is.
Yes.
It's really cool.
Gunpla. By the way, I have a Gunpla. I have a Gunpla. Is it over here? Hold on, I'm pretty sure I have it. I can't believe I still have this. I have this. This is a Gunpla that Mudan won in a the Crane Game video months and months ago and was like, there you go, you can stream that. And I'm like, what? I was saying, I can't do a top-down camera with my setup. And he's like, nah, you'll find a way. So I do actually have a Gundam Gunpla, like a little mini one from a what? Do we have a picture? Oh, I do. I have a picture. I have this one. Tappity tap tap. I have this. Maybe someday there'll be a how to make stream, but for now, no. Why is it in a plastic bag? Because it has so many fucking parts. We have to put it in a plastic bag, otherwise I'd lose them all. And I dare say that I don't have them all anyway. It's like a chibi Gundam. It's very, very cute.
I stumbled across something rather unexpected. An entire section dedicated to Thomas Edison. Although we didn't have time.
We may have had to film this twice because someone didn't push the shutter button to start recording. Just saying.
Go through all of it. Luckily for me, there was a big attraction.
The light bulb experience box. I know you're probably thinking I've experienced light bulbs before.
Oh my
How
gosh.
can this be any different? Let me show you.
I mean, it wouldn't be me. Of course, it wouldn't be me.
Come on, go.
That sounds exciting. Let's go. Let's go.
This thing.
Let's go.
10 out of 10 acting.
Right, okay, as you can see, we're in a dark room.
We get a
Truly.
light.
Are you ready for the light viewers?
You can't believe Connor would do such a thing. I know, right? Can't believe it either.
The moment of history.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Look at that. Oh my god. It's so beautiful.
There is always a better way.
That's such a bad thing to put. Like, this is meant to be his crowning glory. Hang on a minute. Think about it. This is meant to be your crowning glory. You invented something that people still use today. It's like the light bulb. I invented the light bulb. And it's still used today. And yet they like showcase appreciation for it by highlighting it, by you push the hand. It's like, there's always a better way. Rude. A little bit rude.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Look at that. Oh my god. It's so beautiful.
There is always a better way.
I feel sorry for Thomas Edison.
We didn't come for Thomas Edison. We came to see all of these giant Gundam.
That's fucking insane.
Bandai is mainly for Gundam.
That's got to be like scale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be scale.
Wow, look at that. Oh, the racks.
This is 1-to-1 scale. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the RX-78-2, and it's to scale. Wow, that's so cool. How do they
I think this was on an FX3. This would have been back when we used a different LUT though, which is why everything looks a little bit blown out on the top. I go for a more contrasty, punchy look now because in my camera I can check to see what the grade looks like.
Those Gundam models, they also had the Gundam cockpit models.
Look at that hair. Fucking hell.
more basic to more futuristic? And of course, if you're kind of a
Look at that fucking hair. Like even, well, okay. even even my Safari doesn't want to see that hair. Is that bad? Was it that bad, Safari? It wasn't that bad. Fucking hell. Go back. Where was we? Look at it. That's 1980s in a nutshell.
It also had Gundam cockpit models.
It's cool seeing it kind of evolve from being like more basic.
Europe, medieval peasant hair.
If you've ever been to Odaiba in Japan and seen the giant Gundam that moves.
Big one.
You bought some exclusive models. Ooh, that'd be cool.
You don't get to sit in it. We just get to look at it and admire it. But
From afar.
that's not the big one. The big one is this Gundam. The
fucking massive.
Size of that. Oh, its head turns.
Oh wow! Damn! You got
That-
I gotta take the video.
That's not even to model scale, right? Don't hang on a minute. I'm sure someone in chat will know. Don't they get into the head to pilot it? Hang on. Am I getting confused with Pacific Rim? Where does the pilot sit in a Gundam? I can't remember if it's like near the head, chest, or nether regions. It's in the chest. Ah, okay, fair enough.
That's cool.
That still seems small. I think it's bigger than that, right?
I think there's just something universal about a big giant toy that gets everyone excited.
The cockpit is in the chest. Right.
It's just cool. I think it looks amazing.
Why do they call it the chest bit then?
Just get in there and pilot that boy.
Let's move the Gundam. Get into the cockpit.
I love how they made
Can confirm they do not enter via the booty. Good to know, intense. Good to know.
as a peace offering to Thomas Edison. Thank you for letting me share the museum.
Thank you so much for the inspiration to create things, make things, something unexpected and passionate.
So on the tannoy they are saying, please leave, it is closed.
The chest bit is what Ludwig has. Oh, he does, doesn't he?
So this is
You're right.
museum, so you just need like 30 minutes?
Yeah, and if you're ever in Tochigi, definitely come check it out, especially if you're in
Oh, I would just so lower the highlights on this.
Thomas Edison.
Lower the highlights, raise the contrast, add a bit of saturation.
Because my God, you are spoiled. Yeah, the two overlap, two fan bases share a massive demographic. All right, well, let's get outside then.
Let's go.
And well, that wraps up our video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Gogh, for helping arrange all of these.
This was like super, just like end of the day. We was so knackered after all that.
Food, but hey, we got some tokusatsu.
Still didn't get the dance that I got.
The Shogun Museum, like a ginger museum. With
If they were smart, it'd be the groin, as no one would suspect it. True.
Picking all these amazing places.
I think that would make it hard to target, though.
Press that subscribe button to help support the channel. Do it already. Why not? And let us know down below where we should go next.
He does look very, very well lit there, to be fair. Great song. Don't want to get copyright struck by Connor. I actually genuinely love this song, by the way. I don't know if you've ever heard it. At the end of his videos, I know there was a massive thing that happened with Connor's channel years ago where he got mass copyright claimed because he used to use one song to end his videos on, I think. And then someone felt sorry for him and made this. And it's legit a really good song, but I don't think there's a full song of it, right? It's just that. Which is sad, because I really like that song he's got. The adventures with Kaho are great. They're great, but I imagine it's very, very hard, because you need to get at least... I want to say at least 4 places, maybe 5 of interest. Because if you don't have that many, because like you might have to lose 1 or 2 if it doesn't flow with the video. So it makes it really, really hard. It's so interesting looking at this, to be fair. The videos that I've made with him. Hang on, let me just make that bigger. There we go. So my first video with Connor on his channel is this one. I didn't film this one. I couldn't film this one because I was busy with Chris. Then I filmed this one. And I think from then on, I filmed most of them. The only other one I haven't filmed is obviously if he's on his own, or this one here, I wasn't available to film. Or like this one when he's on his own. I love getting to film for Connor. Legit. It's he always does some really fun, unique stuff, and it's always fun times. It's and especially if it's Connor and Kaho, I know I'm going to be in for something that's going to ruin me in some way, shape, or form. I've had I've been sexually assaulted by an old lady. I've had my genitals pinched by a belt that's overly tight while climbing very, very high trees. I have been on white water rafting in a river, potentially losing my gear. So he certainly knows how to test the man. But it's always fun. It is always fun with Connor, bless him. And whenever he asks me to film something with him, it's always a pleasure, which is why obviously people keep asking me tonight, are you looking forward to the Welsh trip? I'm like, fucking of course I am. Of course I am. I think it's going to be a great time. And I know that he's got things lined up that are going to be awesome as well. Sounds like a good time. It's always a good time when you get to film and work with people that you love and enjoy being around. So, of course, it's always good. I don't get to be silly, as I say, because he always takes me seriously, especially when I'm behind the camera, because he knows I take my job seriously. But unfortunately, it means that I can't make funny comments while on set because he'll always take it as legit. So I have to pick my battles when it comes to actually conversing with him. The crane game videos are obviously different because that was another way that I was able to learn to be a bit more less introverted, because I need to make the guest talk. So I always say this, it made me channel my inner Louis Theroux. If you don't know who Louis Theroux is, he's a very, very famous BBC documentary maker. And sometimes people think that I sound like him when I'm behind the camera. And it's kind of true, because like he's a great guy that I often watched BBC documentaries on, and the way he talks to people, and like, why do you do that? Oh, that's an interesting concept. What made you do that? You know, he's very, very good at getting to the nitty gritty of people. And to be compared to him is a wonderful thing. So yeah, there is banter to be had. Well, I don't know. With me and Connor, we don't really banter the way you think. It's a little bit different. Exit through the gift shop guy in it. Maybe love the poor reactions in crane videos. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. He's been going on my feed lately. Good. I've learned that you sound a lot like. Oh, that's very kind of you, Mint. That's very, very kind of you. He's interviewed some interesting people. He's interviewed porn stars, religious cult leaders, dating website owners in Thailand. Louis Theroux has been around. He's done some really, really interesting things. And every documentary is unique and interesting. Oh, WWF or E-Wrestlers. He did a documentary where he learned about wrestling camp and stuff like that. He's a really cool guy. If you've never seen it, look up Louis Theroux. His name is pronounced a bit weird. It's Louis, as in Louis, and Theroux would be Lterous. Louis Theroux. A lot of like Chris and me is that kind of vibe, humor and conversational type. British people sound like they're bantering, but they're just talking normally. I guess. I don't know. I mean, we also have this unique humor some people don't get. Like, sarcasm's a big thing in England, where we might say something and then people will think we're serious, but we're not. But if you don't understand in Japan we would say, kukiyomu. Like, can you understand the air? Kuki means air, and yomu means to read. So, kuki o yonda. So I read the air. Or kuki o yomanai. I can't read the air. It's a phrase that we use in Japan, and I find that in Japan it's a bit tricky sometimes with some people because they just can't understand when I'm joking and when I'm not. And I guess as a result of that, it's kind of, you have that dichotomy where do I strip away my personality and just be straight, or do I just be me and just lay it out and be stupid and fun? It's hard. Sarcasm levels are so different in Asia. I've learned that the hard way, Fatal. I'm still learning. Because people take me way too seriously sometimes. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a descendant of Jack the Ripper. And they'll look at me and they'll be like, really? And I'm like, No! And the reason it's a joke is because no one fucking knows who Jack the Ripper is. No, it's never been fucking publicly announced. So of course it's a fucking joke. But they don't know that context. So things like that, you know? It's just silly little banter that we have sometimes. I would call Kyoto, Japan, sarcasm capital. Is it though? Kyoto? I thought Kyoto people were very, very... Like, so... The only thing I know about Kyoto is something that everyone knows now because it's not unknown. That's a really stupid way of saying that, but yeah, is that when someone says to you that's a nice watch you have, it means you're taking too much time. Because in Kyoto they won't outright tell you like get to the point. The way they say it is like, oh, I like your watch. That's a really nice watch. That's them casually saying to you, it's like, you're taking a lot of time to get to the point. So I'm going to point out your watch. As in, AKA, look at your fucking watch, motherfucker, and see how much time you've wasted. That's the way they do it. It's like, and this is the indirect approach to get to the point, which Japan does do a lot. Yeah, that's one of those big points they have. They think they have the identity of Jack the Ripper, by the way. What? That's a different... I do not, Vance. I definitely do not have that. If that's what you mean by they, you mean me. If they offer you a drink, time to leave. Well, that wouldn't work on me. Because if they offered me a drink, I'd be like, oh, you like my company? I'm going to stick around more. Yeah, buddy. Well, mind you, whoa. If they offered me a whiskey with water in it, then I would get the point. Ryotaro did a video... Really? Ryotaro did a video about it recently? I can't wait to watch that. I didn't know. If they offer tea, it's time to leave. That kind of makes sense. If you're out drinking, that makes sense. You've heard stories about this phrase. I think if the stories are true, then it must be right. Gregor, this is your third free refill. Passive aggressive makes sense. It really does. Oh, we've got some knowledge bomb from Sumika. So common thing in Kyoto is, let's say you're at someone's place and they ask you if you want another cup of tea. It means you've been there long enough that you've finished your entire cup, so you should leave. Fucking hell, we're only allowed one cuppa? Why are we not allowed more than one cup of tea? I mean, hang on one sec. Let me see how many bags I can find in my Yorkshire Gold. I have 80 tea bags. Are you going to tell me after one tea bag they're like jog on? That's a lot of tea bags. We can go through at least half of them before you have to leave. Do you know what I mean? I can't believe you would do such a thing. 80 tea bags, fucking one. Mind you, what happens if they offer you a biscuit as well? We want tea. Give us all the tea. Keep them... All right, Arj. I can officially say you would not survive in Japan. Or no, you wouldn't survive in Kyoto at least. You'd be like, huh. You're offering me more tea. I'll take it. I think sometimes it's like, just be fucking honest. If you want someone to leave, just tell them to leave. If Chris asks you if you want another cuppa, you wonder if he'd well... No, Chris is quite honest. If Chris wants me to leave, you say, all right, fuck off. And I respect him for that. It's an affable approach, some might say. It's like, oh, by the way, I've got work, fuck off. And that's the way I am as well. It's like, if I'm busy, I'll just tell someone, sorry mate, I'm busy, can you leave? I think maybe that's the difference. There's that straight approach, because for us it's like, get to the point, and then there's the, I'm going to tell you something and hope that you understand. It's like, just be fucking straight, you know? It's just easier. Offer me tea and I'd leave. True. I can't ask a British person if they want tea and expect them to understand their need. Right. Thank you, Vance, the voice of reason. You can't ask a British person if they want tea and expect them to understand they need to leave. Yes! It's tea, for fuck's sake. That means that you'll welcome me into your community. I expect to see your mother at a minute's notice. Pass me the custard creams. I'm down. I get uncomfortable about leaving. I don't know if I'm going too early or if they want me to stay later. Well, that's like Taz, that's that whole Kuki Yomenai that I spoke about, like that you can't read the air. Reading the air is very hard, to be fair. In general, it's hard to know when to leave it. Or I even had a moment today, in fact. I was very lucky. It was the other client that I was filming. It was a little bit awkward because we was left alone at one point. Not me and them, but me and, let's just say, numerous people. And they were having conversations in front of the camera that I felt was very important to get on camera. The conversation was interesting. But then the conversation fizzled out. And then I'm like, I'm going to keep filming this. Because I knew that even though it was awkward, if I just said, all right, cut, everyone would have just shut the fuck up. And because I didn't do that, it compelled them to have to continue talking. That led to even more interesting conversations about things that would never have come to pass. And that's something you need to sort of like, so your kukiyomu is like reading the air. That's something that I had to do. And then there was one moment where I had to prod a question at one of the people. And that was interesting to me because I was like, I noticed that someone wasn't asking questions that I personally would have asked. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna step in. So I asked this question and it led to a plethora, shall we say. It was like a plethora of like ridiculous amounts of information that it just made the waterfall. Basically, it was like chipping away and then just the waterfall just went poof. And I was really, really happy that I got to do that because it just led to an open-ended conversation that went on for really long. And I think that, again, I can't say what was spoken about, but when you know, it's a really, really interesting conversation that went down. If it can be shared, I'm still not sure if the conversation can be shared for legal reasons, but if it can be, you'll be pleasantly surprised by that. Sumika, no, what? Sumika's message was deleted. Did you essay? Oh, you essayed too close to the sun, sorry. Starjack, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome in. Okay, let me read it out for you. I think the best way to survive Japan socially, is just to take one more step back when you think you need to. So before they even offer another cup of tea, just assume you've been there long enough and suggest that you should leave because they've done plenty enough for you already. Laugh out loud. Wise words, I would say. I have got a beach ball of death playing on my OBS right now. And then I just got join us in following Kuroken, which I can only assume means that Ken is an absolute gigachad because we all know he is. And it says, welcome Raiders. I never saw the alert, so let me see if I can repeat it. Replay it.
Tokyo a go-go, baby! Yeah!
That's not it, but thank you so much, DJ Dutch. You absolute legend. Let me replay this. And that's that scene we just saw. Yo, welcome in everyone, my Riz Lord Wingman. How are you doing, sir? And how is everyone here that's coming from the raid? What was we rizzing today? The last time I watched your stream, sir, I don't know if he's here, you was rizzing in a tank. What the fuck's up with that? Why are we armoring up for a Riz raid? Huh? I was about to write, this is too much armor for a Riz. I couldn't believe it. But I hope you had a good stream. And I hope you're doing well. And you and I need to hang out soon, Sunshine, because it's been too long. I hope you had a good time. The Riz route is over. Now we are cooked. Bro, no! I need to do a Riz stream tomorrow, by the way. Can you give me a game that I haven't played yet? Because I know that as the Riz wingman, you'll have my back. Give me one that I can get my editors on. Or my mods on and say, bruh, help me. Not that I need help, but you know, just in case. We'll keep it loose. The dicks with time machines deserve the name prize instead of Paul. I agree with that. But excuse me, they won the prize. Well, no. They won the fame. I won the prize. I deserve the fucking prize. I fucking filmed the whole thing. I deserve something. Give me something. Blueprints. Okay, look. Ian has been on about that game for fucking God knows how long now. The reason why Pete has given him his broken Steam Deck is for that game. Is Blueprints that good? Is it really that good? I am not playing Expedition 33. I hear it takes fucking 9 years to complete. Unless you're Connor, in which case it will take 2 streams. You've got to search Risk Games. Shut the fuck up. Ken, I know you know them all. Stop acting like you don't know them. Come on, you're my wingman. I know you know them. Blueprints is really good. You want the prize. I thought you were the prize. Poxy, you're going to make me blush. Stop it. It's good. Pete just wants to play Balatro on this thing. Well, he's gone to the right man. If anyone can get it done, it'd be Ian. Late homework. Oh, goodness. Yeah, goodness me. Oh, Ken, you can't share links. Send it to my line, mate. Send it to my line. I'll look it up. He fixed it. No, it's fine. Like, look, it's fine. Yes, you got shot. You riz too hard. My auto mod doesn't like it when they can't control the riz levels. Ken is being naughty. Yes. He's being a bit haughty naughty, I must say. Too much tank in the engine there for you, sir. That was not an essay. That was a link. And I think we understand why we don't want people putting any link they want in chat. Let's be honest. We know what happens when we put links in chat. I have to protect you guys, not just me. Because I'll be like, oh, that looks like an interesting link. What's that? Oh, it's an OnlyFans. Oh. Who's that? Oh. We don't want to do that. Paul, either play keep driving or Balatro on deck. I don't have a deck, so I won't do that. But thank you for asking. CD Projekt Red up to 90% off. That's Chris's favorite company. They even made a painting of him with 2 goblins and a samurai outfit. I mean, when we come to Chris's ego, when you have CD Projekt Red making an original... Are you gifting subs? DJ? You absolute legend. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. And it was a year baby as well. When you have CD Projekt Red making an original artwork of you dressed in a samurai with two demons, I mean, does the ego get much higher? Could it get much higher? Yeah, it couldn't get much higher. Not gonna lie. You sent the recommendations to my Twitter account. All right. Well, I'm not going to share it with chat because that wouldn't be fair. They need to know the surprise. But let me see. Let me see if I've already played it. Hey, knowledge or no lady? Bruh, come on. What? That's my first Riz game. I've played... Bruh. We literally have an emote for the Dr. Mum. Where is she? Spam it. Where is she? Someone find it. I can't find it. There she... We literally have an emote for the Dr. Mum. Bruh, you need to catch up with my Riz history. My Ristory. You need to catch up my Ristory. I've made a new word. I love it. I'm feeling happy now. That is my favorite one still though. It's either that or 5 Hearts Under One Roof. Those two were very good. Is it a similar list? What? No. Okay. I see more. Persona 5? Bro, I'm not playing Persona 5. That's not a Riz game. That's like fucking 5 streams. Gold edition? That's even longer. Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, we'd already played that. And if you've not seen me play that, you can go on my exclamation VODs channel to see that. Ghost, welcome back in.
Sausage, LVC sausage, LVC sausage.
We love a bit of sausage. Thank you so much. Welcome back in. There is a DLC for Doki Doki that I haven't played yet, right? I forgot about that one. I did some bang up voice acting for that as well, if I remember correctly. Fate. Hang on a minute. Is that like an anime? Fate Stay Night. What's that? Baldur's Gate? How is Baldur's Gate a Riz game? What the fuck did you send me? More like this. Hang on a minute. In what universe? Knowledge or no lady? Baldur's Gate. What? What? That's not a one-stream game. Oh. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's censored. It's mosaic. Sorry, chat. It's censored. You can't see it. My bad. Brother, ooh. There's so many zeros. Ooh, brother, ooh. That could be good. Have I played that? Have I seen you before? Where's the title? Hello, something is Asian love. What is the name of this game? Hello, love. 18 again. Are you trying to get me cancelled? Because I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I want to be a Razukun. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, you absolute legend. I'm fucking down to get cancelled. But we need to change the name of the game to Hello, love. 18 again, is it? Oi, oi. Surely a translation issue. Maybe. Okay, let's read the description here. Bearing in mind, I will 100% put the onus of this game on Ken. Sorry, mate. Someone's got to take the fall if it's bad, and it's going to be you. Hang on. Oh, we need the right music for this. Because I need to describe what this song is like. Or what this game. Too sexy. Yeah. No.
Sausages.
It's too sexy. This one. All right. Hello, love. 18 again.
Bounce on the crazy style.
Unexpectedly, back at 18. You embark on a thrilling and sweet campus rebirth journey with the memories. The campus goddess. The sexy girl. The childhood sweetheart. The frigid CEO. The gentle teacher. Who will ignite your heart amongst the dreams and regrets of youth? Relive old dreams without regrets. Brother, ooh. It could be good. It could be magic. What do you think, chat? Does that sound like a game you want to get involved? Isekai VNY Now we're getting sausage, brother. Ooh. French lady laugh. It's Hesmond. It's not blocked. It's just old, but it's fine. It all. You guys are so fucking thirsty that you started a hype train and you didn't even know it.
Brother, ooh.
Don't talk to me like you don't know what's going on here. Okay? You're like, oh, really? It's so disgusting that you made a hype train? Don't fucking come at me, bruh. Okay? It's not my fault that you like the sound of this. That ain't my fault.
Sausages.
Legend, man! Rock and roll!
Jam, you fucking dodger. Thank you for the 10.
Shithead. What's a shithead?
I couldn't even celebrate it without someone calling someone a shithead. Oh dear. I'm sorry you're a shithead, but welcome in. I mean... Anon the Pog, yes. You just made that a level 4, you fucker. Shit. What do I do? What do I play? Are those my feet? Yes, they are. What do I play? Yeah. I don't have much longer to do this. But I don't have whiskey left. I got no whiskey. Oh! I had that wine in it. Okay, let me get the wine. I told you I had a little bit left. It's not whiskey. But it'll do, donkey. It'll do. 42 gang rise up. I've only got a fucking... I've got, what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks left to enjoy that. By the way, this song dies in about 3 weeks' time. Cheers, yes. You can see me through the glass. You absolute legends, you. Kampai indeed. I finally have a day off tomorrow. I'm quite happy with that. So you and me can hang out more. But will there be shabu shabu? I don't know. Oh! Also, my mate Nick, as you know, Junk Food Japan Nick, he recently bought a bicycle, didn't he? He got a new bicycle, electric powered, so he's cheating. And I was like, I need to do a cycle stream with him. So I'm going to talk with him and figure out how we can do a cycle stream together. So look forward to that. Hopefully next month we can do that. That would be fun. Has he tried ban me? Probably not. Probably not. I wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't. Let me go back here. Katie, you absolute legend. Thank you so much. Welcome back in. Oh no. Are you back in or not? Either way. Thank you for the subscription. That's hype. Excited to get back on the bike. Fuck yeah. I like getting on the bike. It's always a good time. Maybe alcohol required? I don't know. We'll see. Looks like a noose. You know what? I don't know my alerts anymore. I don't know my alerts, so it feels bad. But thank you for the prime. Welcome in. Dad put a dual brake on the right, but I need the left to hook my paralyzed hand. Oh no, really? A dual brake on the right? How does that work? What? Dual brakes on the right? Clowns to the left of you? Here you are, right in the middle with me? Fucking hell. Sucks to be you, Suffolk. When am I upgrading to an electric bike? I like my bike, okay? I'm happy with my bike, thank you very much. It's a good time. No alcohol required because that would be illegal. But I do enjoy it. One lever controls front and back, great, but I now can't balance. Oh shit. Yeah, that would be hard. That's the same alert for the other one. By the way, how do I pronounce your name? Shnuts. Thank you so much for welcome back in. Hope you're doing well. 2 months, you absolute legend. Any news on the corridor bike? It's still there. It's still very there. As is the dust on the bike seat. I need to put the piece of paper that says, whose is this? I need to learn how to pronounce the first bit. S-C-I? Synuts? Is it synuts? Is in sci-fi? Synuts? Wine is illegal? No, never. Not in my house. Synuts, gotcha. Well, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. This is Chris's bike. That is not Chris's bike. I'm telling you, that's the deceased person that used to live in the house next door to me's bike. And it worries me that everyone thinks it's mine, because it's fucking not. You're left-handed! Oh, I didn't know that, Suffolk. January 2019, and I got back on my bike quite... Hey, I am fucking glad you got back on the bike, mate. I have really enjoyed cycling again. Obviously, Cyclothon inspired a lot of people, including me. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't have a choice but to cycle again because I had to test the gear out, but it's 100% worth it though. It's the one Chris actually bought before he got the short person bike. Bruh. Don't talk to me about that fucking bike. You didn't know I streamed solo? Well, welcome in, motherfucking hood. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Don't bikes in Japan have to be registered? They do. They do. Normally when you buy them, it's an option to get them registered, and you normally take it because it's a pain in the arse to do it on your own. Also, if you do buy a bike in Japan, just forewarning, they always have... Most people are right-handed dominant, but for some reason, the brake for the front wheel is on the right hand. Most countries have the brake for the dominant hand, which would be right-handed, on the back. Because if you have to suddenly brake, you usually want the brake to be on the back wheel, not the front, because the front's more likely to, like, if you're like this and you brake, you're going to do that, right? You're going to topple over yourself. So usually you want them to switch it in Japan. Little fun fact that I learned through Nick when he bought the bike for me, because I wouldn't have known that otherwise. I still can't write with my right hand, but we've seen how much I yap and game on one hand. Exactly. You're a fucking yapper. We love it. Use both to brake for... Yeah, I normally do, Fabricio, but you know, I'm talking about in an emergency, like in an emergency brake, you normally instinctively go to the hand that you're most confident in, which would be your strong hand, right? So your right hand. And if you brake too hard, you're going to topple over yourself if it's the brake that controls the front wheel, especially if you're going down a hill. Just be aware of that. Same with changing gears. Yeah, I've never ridden the guest bikes for the guys on Cyclothon, so it's hard for me when I'm trying to describe to the guest which is which, because you have the main one that controls things going down or going, like, getting heavier, And then like the lower ones are when it's going higher, so it's like lighter. But then usually for my bike at least, it's the left hand that controls which cog controls. So it's like it's either the big cog or the small cog. So that defines just how hard the miniature gears are going. But not every bike's the same, so it's very hard to be able to tell like someone who's riding on it as a guest which one's the best one to have. The bike's for the Cyclophone Japanese configuration. For the guest at least, yeah. Levers in the middle of the handlebars. Yeah, we don't have that here. Front brake, right hand. Really? You know that? That's news to me. I mean, I don't use motorbikes, so. I'm going to go to the toilet and be right back. Because goddamn I need to pee. Speaking of Welsh accent, all I think of is fluent, isn't it? Oh, you... That's gonna blow up. See, I said it. I said it before you did, chat. That was an important thing to learn there. If you try and say one of them on, this is a tutorial for you. I'm just showing you what not to do. Now that we've learned, we can play the game properly now. F*** off. I'm playing a game where I drink water every time Paul dies in the game. You're gonna die of water poisoning, mate. It sounds amazing if you're a JoJo fan. Well, as you can imagine, Connor was in his element, surrounded by
sausages. Did you miss me?
I did your errands.
Did you have peace in your song?
What?
My name is Chris Broad. You stole my family chicky. Prepare to die.
What? Was that a teddy bear riding a car?
What's this? The hamster party?
A magical hamster party. I know you love parties.
Chat, I discovered the new fetish on that mountain. Going down through the mountain, you got all these bushes and these trees hitting you in the face, right? So you've got to put your hands out like this, which is where we've probably got these scratches. But then they would whip into your face because your hands were out, right? They would whip rainwater in your face. I loved it. Yeah, getting hit by wet bushes. That's amazing, mate. Bosh, get it. You're a enabler. What the is this? I feel like I need to do a blood test and see if it comes out at me. What the Jesus Christ. He's alive. Basically, don't be like me. I do not like being slapped. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I like being slapped. I'm just saying when you get hit by water, when you're hot and sweaty, it feels nice.
Let me see if I can help.
Yeah, I think I know what it is anyway. Just like throw these at it. Oh my fucking god. Why? What is it with me and throwing things in games? Oh. Whoa! Shit! Fucking hell!
That was very stupid.
That's a warning shot, chat. That was a warning shot. Okay, we're just gonna machine gun this, are we? Fucking, how many bullets? Look at this! What is going on? Oh! Satisfaction guaranteed. Enter the karaoke room, sure. Oh, you fucking little shithead. Oh, you alright, mate? You good? Oh, he's doing his squat workout for today. We shouldn't really interrupt him. Paul and Pete are the same person. Well, we do share the P. That sounds wrong. Do we like this? Does this look good? What do you think, Chris? I think that's
If I was to shave,
you ain't got fucking shit on me.
I'd look young.
Carter? I would look way younger if I shaved again. Shaving, like, is a secret OP strat to be younger. The problem is that it also introduces a double chin if you're not primed for it. So you need to lose weight before you shave. Otherwise, you're just going to introduce a chin you didn't know was there. And that's never a good thing. Unless the camera's higher than you, in which case you can get away with it a little bit easier. You look older without the beard. That's fucking no. That cap. I'm gonna fucking cap that right now. I know I look younger without the beard. Everyone does. Wear the double chin with pride like Rob. I would. I prefer me without the beard because I don't like having the fur on my fucking face, the sweater, when it's summer heat in Japan. So don't be surprised if this suddenly disappears one day during summer heat in Japan, because it fucking sucks being so humid. Beard equals something to hide. You love the beard. Everyone says they love it, but then are you telling me? You know what? You know what? You was here when I didn't have the beard. So it doesn't mean anything. You're here for me, not my fucking beard. Okay? Beard or no beard, you should be here for me. Doesn't matter if there's a beard or not. Remember, all the sun protection went outside. No, I remember that's a fucking lie, because I still had to put sun cream on my beard because I didn't do it one time, and I had so much itching here because I was like, I just need to apply it here, not here. And it fucked up my skin and I got so dry here. It's not as supportive as you think. Taz, I'm not drunk, for fuck's sake. If I was drunk, I'd be saying my words. I'd be talking a little bit like this. I'd be like, you fucking what, sunshine? That's not what's going on here. Harvey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. All about the you do you way of thinking, exactly. You got an arse that won't quit. What the fuck does that mean? What are we talking about here? Am I looking forward to a Japanese father-in-law? I've already had one, mate. Been and gone. I'm a Batsuichi. Divorced. One time. Been there, done that, Vitamin. If he was drunk, you'd get the belt. What? I'm not that bad. A timeout will do. Does having a beard help during winter? Yes, it does. I understand the concept of like being nicely coated here during the winter time. Keep up the good work at being sober. Oh dear. This is my Alcoholics Anonymous. My AA meeting. Beard or no beard requires maintenance anyway. True. The first time in my life, my friend got me into shit. What do you call it? Not foundation. Not concealer. Is it concealer? No. What's the one that you rub your face with to get rid of your impurities? I can't remember. Something. Not moisturizer. I've always moisturized my face. Not toner. Michelin water. Yes. I've been using Michelin water. Yes. What kind of impurities? Exactly. That's the good point. Exfoliant? I don't know if that's what it's called. Hang on. Let me get the fucking thing. Hang on. Cleanser. Cleanser. That's it. And the monkey is finally in fucking frame. Fuck off. It's fucking... The squares on my face, but the... Okay. Cleanser. No, I never used it. I've never used in 40 plus years of my life. I've never used it. I know from my nan who lived until she was like 98, 99. She never put soap on her face, so I never used it myself. I know moisturizer is important. I've been using that since I was a very young kid, because my uncle had really bad dry skin, and my mum said you need to do this, so I did. Fun fact, I also said this to Connor. I don't think he fucking remembers this, but the shoot that I did with the fish, the ice fishing, was the first time we'd ever stayed in a hotel together and everything, and I had to stay in the same room as him, and I brought out the fucking face moisturizer and started applying it, and he was like, what are you doing? He didn't know about moisturizer then, but I don't think he remembers, and I think probably thinks someone else who's far more intelligent taught him. But I remember that it being a moment, for me at least. And yeah, it was a good hand-me-down advice for someone who's young to look after your skin. But I didn't know about cleanser. That's something new where you do once or twice a day. There's two types. There's two types, right? You've got foam or oil or something. I'm using oil at the moment. I don't know if that's better or not, but we'll see. No soap is perfect for my face. I mix combinations, so use a light moisturizer. For me, it's a little bit different. As a white person, I'm basically English and half Irish, so both combinations are not really good skin-wise. So I try not to put it on, but lately I've been doing it, and it's alright. It seems alright. More than two types? I'm a rookie. I don't know. I only know those two types. Surely the base types are only those two. Is there more than just two for the base? Jesus. That's it. Sorry, gel or foam type. Thank you, Jazz. Yeah. Gel or foam type. I'm currently using the gel type. There's a powder type as well? What the fuck? Huh? A powder, you say? Oh, hang on. Do I have a powder type? I had a type like back when I was getting my six-pack, and once I finished my routine and I was trying to excel at other areas of fitness, I got this pack that was like a face mud pack, and it smells the same as cleanser. So I figure it's got something that's similar to it, and that had the same kind of feeling to it. Eczema as a teen, I'm sorry to hear that. On your face? Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. I've just started, as I told you, 2 years ago, I started getting eczema, like all over my legs and on my arms. I never had it before, but apparently for foreigners it happens quite often after a few years. And it's quite a confidence derailer, to be fair. Just suddenly getting these red blotches all over your skin, you're like, what the fuck's going on? So I feel with you there. Part Mexican thanks to Suffolk having so many RAF bases. Okay. That's a new one to me. Good old foam is just the first few times I'm super dry. I know that with gel, it's more stronger than the foam type. Is it annoying to do facial care with a beard? Yes. Eczema also will pop up due to stress. Don't we fucking know we have that? Where's my visa? Oh, don't know. How many days of work have I got? Too many. I've got to hold up a stream for 12 hours a day. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might do it. You're right. That might be a result or two. Your stress equals grey hairs. Well, that's why I've got a little bit of salt in the beard here. You had awful eczema your whole life, Yuka? Are you Japanese by any chance? That sucks if you've got that with this humidity in this country. Girly chat on stream. I know it's a girly chat on stream. My bad. I need to be more manly. Beard irritation equals via stress. I don't know about that. When it comes to bad weather, it can be pretty bad. My skin also started to change as I aged. That too. You're British. Eczema's quite common in England, I find, for some reason. I don't know if it's a diet reason. I don't use sun cream frequently, no. I'm not a huge fan of the way it feels, but I put it on if I know I'm going out for a long time. Evidently it didn't work this time, because I did put it on, and look at me now. But yeah. Skincare is marketed towards women more than men, but it should be gender neutral. I've heard about this, especially there's been a lot of Korean YouTubers slash like Instagrammers pushing for men to do it more. And I think it's right. I mean, skin is skin, right? Doesn't mean it's male or female. I think skin is skin. So it makes sense to ask men to look after it as well. I'm fine with that. Sorry. Oh. If I'm yawning, it's not because of the conversation. It's because I've been up literally since like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning prepping my gear and then going out at 8 o'clock to start filming. But I want to fucking stream for you guys because I feel bad that I haven't been around. But yeah. Yeah, I don't see skincare as just a female thing. And it's a shame that it has that sexist connotation. It's like, it's only for girls. It shouldn't. It shouldn't be. Onsen visits are bad or hard, man. The Dutch, it's tough because like, I can't sit down and stay in a hot bath for a long time. I always find myself sort of like wanting to get out. Hormones let them age not hard as women, just as biological fact. Hormones are hormones, man. Even Connor switched to our SPF plus 50 sun cream during summer. Are you talking about the Australian one? Because he fucking loves that. After our Oshima Island video that we did, he's all in on that. He actually imports it from Australia. Literally. Although I don't understand, why do you have to import sun cream from Australia? Why can't you just have it here? Cancer Council, hey, I lost my father to cancer, so that's a big one for me. They treat your body in a different way. Oh, really? All right, wine done. Good wine too. That was delicious. Back to the silly little Coke that I had left. Oh, chemical that's not allowed in Japan. So there's a lot of things about that. So with my eczema, when I first discovered it, or started happening, I spoke with my mum, who has a friend who does doctor stuff, and they were like, you need this thing. And I looked it up in Japan. It was like, that's not allowed here. I'm like, it's not fucking cocaine. Why is it not allowed? And it's even over the counter in England. I was like, for fuck's sake. So I had to look at alternatives like iHerb to get things from Korea to stop the itching, you know, because eczema causes a lot of itching, and if you scratch it, it spreads. I couldn't believe it when I was like, why the fuck is Japan being so like, oh no, we can't help you. I was very, very surprised at that fact. Japan does have the spray type sunscreen, yeah. All of your meds aren't allowed in Japan? All of them? That's insane. It's like one of my friends was telling me like, they stopped drinking alcohol so that they could have herbs, right? Like the legal herbs, because they're legal where they live. And they've come over here to visit, and they're like, "We can't have them, man." I'm like, "Yeah, you really can't, because if you even try and touch that kind of shit, you get in big trouble." So it's kind of made them think, "Oh, we don't really want to go back to drinking, but it's the only way to do it." And it's like, oh, that's a shame. Because obviously they found themselves a little niche that wasn't alcoholic/calories related. But Japan's still a little bit behind the times on that. Hopefully, eventually they'll be okay. But yeah. Oh, actually, no, I did find somewhere recently that was okay with it. Fuck, I need to look that up. There was one place that apparently served drinks that had that chemical in it that was okay. Was it Shimakita's out? I think it was. I'll have to look into it. If it's prescribed, those are always going to be questionable. True. Japan has something weird going on with the sun cream. Yeah, I know Australian ones are legit the bulletproof version of sun cream. Hell yeah, 100%. How's my hang on. While we're talking, I need to look up my customers fucking thing. How's that drop shit? It's uploading. Okay, that looks good. Yep, okay, that's fine. This whole time, like when we're talking about drop frames, it's like I'm trying to upload data to my clients. It sucks, but unfortunately that's the way it is. So if there's been any glitches on this stream, I'm sorry. You'll have to refresh. Get rid of that one and this one. Okay, good. Something to add to the list of complaints to Japan, though. The recent survey Chris talked about in podcast. Over-the-counter medicine is, yeah, it is pretty bad. But medicine in Japan overall is pretty bad for foreigners. I mean, it's common knowledge that what they give you is half the percentage what you normally should have. At the same time, I think it's kind of healthy that they want people to naturally get better rather than force them to get used to drugs to get better. In a kind of weird whirlpool kind of way, it's kind of good. I'd rather people not be reliant on drugs and focus on natural remedies. But it does make it hard, I agree. You've had to refresh a ton? Yeah, there's been a lot of drop frames, I'm sorry. It says on my OBS 10,700 drop frames, but 1.4%. My bad. I don't know why the frames are dropping that much. I can only assume it's because I'm literally uploading footage as I'm uploading this. So there's two lots of data being uploaded, so I can only assume that's why it's doing it. I'm sorry. Too much Riz, of course, always. Chinese medicine? This is a live stream, yes. Kinda seems like they are focusing too much on natural remedies, though, for everything when for something need the strengthen. Yeah, I guess, yeah. It's case by case, right? Whether it works or not. A form from the embassy. Oh, for permission. That gets tricky. Very, very tricky. Not gonna lie. Speaking of tricky, I'm not gonna lie. It's nearly 1 o'clock and my eyes are getting very heavy. I've been up since stupid o'clock. Would you be opposed to me maybe bowing out a little bit early so that I can have a little sleepy time and come back tomorrow for you guys? Is that okay? All right. Let's see who's online. Let's see who we can send some love to. I'll be back tomorrow. We have Ginny on her bike again. All right, let's send Ginny some love. I'll be back, don't you worry. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I hope you enjoyed the BTS there of O'Connor stream. It's been a while since I've done one of those. I'll look at some other videos that I haven't done yet in a while. And I will see you again tomorrow for the risening, as it were. We'll have some fun. There might be some shabu beforehand. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I've got to see what I've got to get done in the day before I stream first. It's been a long time. But yeah. You'll see me again tomorrow. So ciao for now, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye for now.